gentlemen, with the 2000 NBA playoffs. We welcome you back to American West Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals, with the Lakers leading by winning the first 2 games 2-0. Starting lineups for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight: A.C. Green and Glen Rice at the forward, Shaquille O'Neal in the middle, Kobe Bryant and Harper in the backcourt. The head coach is Phil Jackson, assisted so capably by Tex Winter, Frank Hamlin, Jimmy Clemens, and Billy Burtka. Gary Beatty is the trainer. Longley is the center for the home team. In the corners, we got Robinson and Marion, Hardaway and Kidd in the backcourt. Shaq O'Neal has simply dominated the NBA earlier this week. He was named the most valuable player, as you know. Afterwards, he had some reflections on his incredible accomplishments.
I once asked my father, how do you become a great player? And he said to me, if you're consistent every night, every year you get better, and you could have become a great player. It was the great Aristotle who said, excellence is not a single act, it is a habit. You are what you repeatedly do, and this is a dream come true.
The referees tonight are the veteran Hugh Evans, Jim Clark, and Terry Durham. 3 good ones. They steal the ball, but will jump again. It was a bad toss by Huey Evans, and a good call by Terry Durham.
So neither.
I don't know what he's pointing to. I guess they had the clock moved up a second. No, they don't. And they don't get the tip anyway. The Lakers miss it for the first time in the series. The ball is tipped to Marion. On the simulcast now, he gives to Kidd, and Kidd in the front court going to the northern goal to our right. We are at court side. Kidd to the baseline. Pick and roll. He brings it out in front to Robinson. Dribble drive on Green. Comes in deep. Feeds it out to Longley. 20-foot jumper, no good. Rebound is out. They're hustling for it like they did in the fourth quarter. Beautiful play. Good hustle by Robinson. Kidd works for Phoenix. He's got to shoot that shot. He's around Shaq. He's on an 8 to score. They did a good job of tearing the Laker defense apart.
That's what they want. They want Shaq to come out away from the basket so they have a chance to go around him, as Kidd just did.
2-0, the Suns lead it. Harper with the ball in the first quarter, giving the ball out to Kobe. Kobe, the heroics of Game 2 are now history. The ball into Shaq. He's making history. Out to Kobe. Dribble around Kidd. Stop. Fake. Shoot. 19-footer. 2-2. Hardaway shifted. Couldn't stop it.
Just about the same area and same shot that he won Game 2 with.
1 minute gone and we're tied. Here comes the blonde kid. Jason, University of California, brings the ball over to Hardaway. He went to school at Memphis State. Oh, he's been a great pro. Out to Kidd. Longley, second shot of the game. That's good. He's a good perimeter shooter. That's the strength of his game.
Well, the key with Shaq, though, is he can't be in too many places at one time, so he's helping out. He has to stay home a little.
The Lakers are behind by 2. Here's Harper dribbling down the middle, beats Kidd, throws it up, throws it in. Harper took Kidd one-on-one and took him in under the basket.
Surprised him. I don't think Jason Kidd thought that Ron was going to even go to the rim that time.
We're tied at 4. Excitement starts to prevail already, huh? Here's a bounce pass coming over to the great shooter Hardaway. He's down the middle, feed to Kidd, passed up to 3, gives it to baseline. 17-footer by Marion's an air ball, taken by Shaq to make court to Green, coming with Rice, but the defenders are back in greater numbers, as they should be. Green's got the ball against Robinson. Out in front to Harper. The respect that this Sun team showed Shaq before the game was really amazing and great to see. Here's a pass to Rice. He saves not a good pass. Shoots a 20-footer and hits it. Glen Rice, we talked about him on the open. I think he'll have a big night.
Boy, the Suns a fingernail away from an easy deuce, but then pay the price.
6-4, the Los Angeles Lakers lead it for the first time. Hardaway in the first quarter gives the ball. Robinson dribble drive, beats Green, scores easily. Basket counts, foul Green. First step, no chance for Green to catch it.
Well, it's a good job of mixing it up, Chick. He's been catching the ball through the first 2 games of the series and holding it a little bit. This time he catches it, and just an explosion step baseline, catches A.C. Green a little too erect. He picks up the foul, 3-point opportunity.
In the 2 games, he's made 7 out of 8 free throws, averaging 21.5 points. Free throw is no good. The rebound is off, 3 ball. And this time the Lakers hustle, but can't get it. It's off of Kobe and out of bounds.
Well, the Suns did a good job of hustling, too, on that play, especially one Sean Marion.
That's who I was crediting the hustle to. They're just doing it great. They did it in the fourth quarter. That's how they caught the Lakers and passed them. The ball to Robinson. Robinson gives the ball to Kidd. Bounce in low to Marion. A good rookie. Tries to put it up. And What did they call it?
Offensive foul.
Well, it has to be an offensive foul on the shooter then. It's a charge.
No, it was on Luke setting an illegal screen.
He called 31, didn't he?
I thought he put up 13.
Well, he had
a
one
choice.
And a 3. He had a 1 and a 3, yeah. Okay, let's put it as a long.
I know the Suns hope it's Marion.
Now the ball goes over the far sideline to Green. Green holds it up in three-point country in the corner to Harper. I thought he was going to go for his 5th point with a 3. He goes to the baseline. You got to get rid of it soon. Covering it up tightly. He throws the ball badly to Shaq. He grabs it, shoots it. No. Tipped by Kobe. No. Rebound to Shaq. No. Rebound is off and it's taken by Robinson. Nice play. Now to Kidd. Kidd in the front court. Kidd over to Hardaway. Back out in front to Robinson and to Hardaway again. Hardaway's got all the shots in the book. He goes to the baseline for a reverse. No, he's fouled on the dribble. Probably Shaq's first foul coming in 2 minutes and 57 seconds. And that's what the Lakers cannot stand is to have Shaq or Kobe in trouble.
Well, every time down so far, Chick, the Suns have run some variation of a high pick and roll involving Shaquille, keeping him away from the basket, this time picking up the foul.
The ball is in the Kidd, trying to break a 6-6 tie. Kidd, after 3 minutes of play, goes to the base, comes in deep, go to the baseline. Underneath, reverse layup, and he missed the shot. It wasn't a tough shot, but he didn't get enough of the backboard. He made a nice try after he beat Shaq and others on the play. Now Rice with the ball. Rice out in front to Harper. This is an improved Sun team tonight, I'll tell you that. At both ends of the floor. Rice is 20 plays. No good. Rebound is off and taken by Robinson, his 2nd. Robinson to Kidd. Kidd in the front court, lays it off to Hardaway. Hardaway gets a high bounce. That's legal. He goes to the baseline. Stops. Oh, he's all alone. Says that I'll get 2, and he does. Lakers got mixed up on defense, particularly Kobe. And it's 8-6 in favor of the Suns.
Good screen by Luke Longley. Took care of Kobe.
Coming to the ball now, the Lakers. And the ball out in front. Harper in front of the key to Shaq. Back to Harper. Shaq sets the screen. Harper in deep. Throws it up. Didn't draw iron. The rebound is off, and it goes to the Suns. Here comes Kidd. Bounce the ball to Hardaway. Underneath, they lead it 10-6, and they're playing beautiful basketball like they did for most of the 4th quarter in Game 2.
And that's the other way you negate the power of Shaquille. Get out in transition, beat him down before he gets set.
Harper with the ball in the front court. Harper gives the ball to the high post to Green. They've shut the Lakers down at the offensive end pretty well so far. Green's got it for a 20-footer that he passes up the ball into Shaq. He takes the ball over the sideline. Jump shot, no good. From 20 feet by Harper. Rebound to Green. They take it away. The ball is taken away by Longley. To Kidd, 3-on-1. Underneath, pass. Nice pass. Basket good. The basket by Marion. The Lakers need a timeout. Well, that's not the usual thing with the Lakers. This coach doesn't take timeout.
Well, you see how they're just getting the ball and immediately getting in transition. The Lakers transition from offense to defense, not good.
The Lakers have given up 8 straight points. They trail 12-6. Here's Green's 20-footer is too long. Taken by Hardaway. They got the Lakers on the run. The long lead is to Robinson. He's underneath. He's fouled. Every time it goes, it didn't go. He'll make that shot 99 times out of 100. The foul is on Harper.
Well, Harp did a pretty good job of getting back, but his Suns had already had Clifford Robinson behind the pack. Catches it, fakes, gets Harp off his feet. Foul to the line for 2 as we have our first sub coming in, Robert Ory for the Lakers.
And going at the power forward position, that probably means that Green will come out of there. Free throws on the way and good. AC coming out and Robert Ory at 6'10", 235 coming in.
In Game 1, Robert only had 2 points, but he had 4 steals. Game 2, he increased his scoring and kept his consistency on the defensive end, 12 points and 3 steals.
The next one coming, looking to their 14th point. Robinson gets that. He had 30 points in Game 2. That's the most points he's ever scored in a playoff game. Robinson's in his 11th year. Played, of course, many years at Portland. Now the Lakers come in the front court. They have been beaten at both ends of the floor. Let's see what they do this time. Rice has got the ball. Rice looking into Shaq. Bounce pass in there. Double coverage. Now single coverage with Longley. Shaq does this. Shaq down the middle. Hook shot of 6. In and out north. Tipped up by Harper. No. Rebound Shaq. Yes. Puts it up. Foul on the play. He'll shoot 2. Shaq is not shooting free throws well, but maybe this will be the start of something big.
Well, this has to be the start of something big because the Lakers are not only down 14-6, but they're going to also be important because Shaq is going to get to the line quite a bit on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is the best 5.5 minutes that they've played in the 3 games, Stu. I think they're playing marvelously well. 14-6 the score.
Yeah, well, a lot of the reason is the consistently good play of Anfernee Hardaway. He's off to another fine start. He's made the Suns' last 6 points on a variety of different ways. A jump shot in transition, then again in transition, a little law pass from Jason Kidd. So they're off and running, playing the type of style they want, and they bring in Corey Blunt because Luke Longley picked up his second foul, so that's just going to make them even faster.
That's right. And the Lakers do not like fast tempo games. Shaq makes the free throw. So in the 3 games, including this one, he is now 14 out of 25. And Longley on the bench, the Australian.
So important for your confidence. I don't care who you are, but when you're not a real good free throw shooter, to make that personal.
Second is no good. The rebound off to Marion, and Marion holds on. That's not his first name. His first name is Sean. He went to UNLV. He's 6'7" and a brilliant rookie. He didn't even play a minute in the 4th quarter the other night when they rallied. Kidd looks like he's feeling better on that leg tonight, Stu. Kid's moving quicker. Bounce down the middle. 3 ball. Who's going to get it? It's grabbed nicely by Hardaway to Kidd. 7 on the clock. Hardaway with the dribble. He stops. He fakes. He gives out to Kidd. He didn't shoot it, but Robinson will make it. And he hits the 3-pointer. Nice shot. Good ball movement. Fighting the clock. Well, the 17-7.
Almost came up with the steal with some great defense by Kobe, and instead they give up 3.
All right, here's the ball now to the sideline. Knocked in out of bounds by Robinson's quick hands. Ori will take it out of bounds.
If you're going to turn and face up offensively, Chick, you have to protect the basketball from the defender. Swing it a little lower. Rodney Rogers coming in and Marion going out. Look out for Rogers from the start.
He's the one that I said in the pregame I think will be the difference tonight. But so far, the whole team's been the difference. Boy, they have played beautifully. The inbound pass. Ori takes the ball in low to Rice. Rice is 1 for 2. Shoots a 17-footer that's not close. Nice rebound by Blunt. Boxing out on Shaq. Now the ball to Kidd. Bounce to the left side. And they give the ball off and a good pass over there. And this is Hardaway with it. Comes in deep. Brings it back badly into the backcourt. Turnover. That'll happen.
You know what? Jason Kidd slaps the ball out of bounds. You still go back and retrieve the ball because you never know if one of the officials may have thought that one of the Lakers touched the ball when it was being passed, and that would have been a legal retrieve.
And also, a Laker could be running down there and pick it up if he doesn't. All right, the ball is into Harper, and the Lakers off to a slow start tonight. Here's Rice with it. Out in front, give the ball to Kobe straight away in 3-point country. Kobe over to Rice. Rice the dribble, stops, gives it to Shaq. 18 feet to the left of the goal. Foul where Anthony wants to be. To Rice, to Kobe. Kobe dribble around Rogers. Kobe in deep. Kobe at the base. 8-foot jumper, no. Tipped by Shaq, no. Rebound Harper on the hustle play. Harper holds it up, wants to go to Shaq. Can't. They're fronting in with Blunt. Now the ball back to Harper. Harper looking inside to Shaq. There's the lob, and there's going to be a foul. 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Well, when you recognize the front, the weak side people have to vacate so that there's no help. Then the passer has to make the pass quick so that you don't get the violation.
That's the second turnover by the Lakers, the same as the Suns had. Kidd dribbles between 2 men, still dribbling out there against Kobe. Kobe going to get his workout tonight. Kidd's down the middle. Kidd lays it off. Underneath the put a reverse layup, no good, but Blunt tips it up. There was a foul in the initial shot.
Well, dribble
gets the foul.
Dribble penetration will hurt you each and every time, and Jason Kidd gets into the painted area that time, and that causes big people to have to come over and give some support, and then that leaves their men open, and that's what happened with Corey Blunt.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Don't miss Channel 9's Evening News every night, Monday through Friday from 8 till 11 right here in KCAL 9. We got a timeout call on the Lakers Basketball Network. The Lakers-Sun series continues Sunday afternoon here in Phoenix. Game 4. Game time is 2:30. Will be on radio only. That'll start at 2:15. Game 5 is scheduled for Tuesday night, if necessary, at Staples Center. And if necessary, Game 6 will be back here in Phoenix on Thursday night. Game 7 on Saturday, May 20th, would be at Staples. No time yet. 18-7 with another free throw coming to Corey Blunt. And so far, it's been totally the Suns.
Well, you know what has been so ironic, Chick? In the 4th quarter of Game 2 and so far here, the Suns have really noticed to get back to the way they play, and that's fast. Shooting in this game, Lakers have only made 3 out of 13, 23%, while the Suns 7 out of 10.
Corey Blunt makes the free throw, and the Lakers trail 19-7. That's the biggest deficit they've had in the playoffs this year in any game. Now we go with Harper in the front court. He tells Horry go down in the corner, and Horry comes back out in front as he's supposed to and bounce the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq against Blunt. Turns. He ought to score. He picked it up and didn't get it. Got picked up and in by Harper. Nice play underneath. One of the shortest guys under the basket in that situation.
With his back to the basket, he tips it in. Nice score.
19-9. The Lakers trail by 10. Kids got the ball. We're still in the first quarter. Chip Hearn with 2 lamps, watching the bounce pass to Hardaway. Hardaway out to Kidd. Kidd's not taking that three-pointer yet, but he will if he has to. Here's Hardaway. He's going to pivot and go underneath with the right-hand jumper. Banks it in. I think he tried to bank it.
He definitely did, because you're floating like that. The backboard is a good stationary target.
21-9 is the score. The Lakers have Rice fouled by. That's an easy play to call right in front of us. Jimmy Clark, the referee, made the call, and Robinson knows it. And Robinson gets his first foul. That's only the third foul. The big center before he went out, but it's been that kind of, had 2.
It's that kind of aggression on the defensive end that has helped him so far tonight.
Harper's got the ball. Harper brings the ball into Kobe. Kobe hit a hoop early. Kobe's against Hardaway, backed up, 21 years of age, takes it into the 28-year-old, and that's Shaq. Back out to Kobe, over to Rice. Dribble drive. He's got to take the shot when he gets the look. Like this, right there. 8-footer, missed it. Didn't have a bank angle, if you're wondering about that. Rebound to Blunt. Blunt in front court to Kidd. Kidd penetrates, brings it out. Dribble drive, Robinson. Throws the ball out of bounds. Sometimes you can overpass. Sometimes you can get a little quick.
Well, it's not necessarily an overpass there, but Clifford thought that Jason was going to go toward the basket, and Jason decided to spot up behind the 3.
All right, it's 21-9. The Los Angeles Lakers down by 12. That's the biggest deficit. 19-7 was also 12. Now we got Kobe with the ball. 3:29 to play in the first period of a simulcast. Harper takes it over to Horry. Pretty good three-point shooter. Big drive. Tries into Shaq. Shaq not hitting yet. Shaq's ready for the bank, and he makes a nice bank shot. He's getting that shot down very well this year. That's a big improvement in his area. That's his first field goal. It comes on his 5th shot of the game. Now it's 21-11, and the Lakers are down by 10. Kidd's got the ball with 3 minutes left to play in the initial stanza. Kidd looks, wants to go in low, does to Rogers. They punch it away from him, and he's got it back against Rice. He turns, he fakes, puts the shoulder down, gets a high archer that's too long. Nice rebound by Horry. That's a great rebound. He has it knocked loose, so Harper digs it out. Harper comes to the attacking 47 feet and brings the ball over to Rice. Kobe's posting up on one side, Shaq on the other. Now Kobe will come out of there, I think. Nope, the ball goes into Shaq. Shaq turns in the air, 8-foot jumper, no good. Trying for 2 baskets in a row, and the rebound to Rogers. Rogers gives the ball to Kidd. Jason in the front court came into the league with Dallas. Now the ball to Robinson. Robinson holds it up. Robinson looking for somebody to give it to, and gives the ball to Rogers. Rogers guarded by Kobe. Rogers is too heavy, and Kobe fouls him.
Technical foul, I believe, on Scott Skiles.
That's the 15th foul against the Lakers. So maybe it's only the 4th.
Technical foul was called on the coach of the Suns, Scott Skiles. Glen Rice will shoot the technical.
What was he hollering about when his player got benefit of the call?
Well, it's something that happened before that. I think he's concerned about the illegal defenses that he thinks the Lakers are
playing. And I think he's trying to let the referees know he's got a good eye on him. Got one more, and he's gone, and John McLeod would take over. I hope he doesn't get kicked out. I don't want anybody out.
Good time to get a tech is when you're up by 10.
The free throw by Bryant is right. And it's now 21, Rice, I should say, 21-12.
Penalty situation.
Oh, yeah, they're out of foul.
Rodney Rogers will shoot. Kobe reached in on Rodney trying to get the steal, and that's where he got the foul. The Lakers had come up with a switch on that play, and the Suns tried to take advantage.
Rogers is not a good free thrower in the year, 64%. In the playoffs, he's only 60%, but he'll get hot tonight. There's one. I got a feeling about him tonight. I don't know why. I guess because he was so good in the season. Kidd goes to the bench, and coming in is the 2-year retired Kevin Johnson. Free throw good again by Rogers. That makes the score 23-12. And the Lakers come down to see what they can do about getting a very stagnant offense going. Ball given over to Glen Rice. Rice looks, takes it into the corner. Handling it over there is Kobe. And dribbling around Shaq's screen. Comes down the middle underneath. Call him charge. Nope, they didn't call the charge. And the basket is good. A scoop shot by Kobe. Nice penetration.
Talk about body control.
23-14 is the score. And Kevin Johnson with the ball. He's come out of retirement when 20 games before the end of the season, a broken foot. Here's the ball into Rogers, and he missed another layup, and the rebound is out to the Lakers. Rogers will make that shot 99 times out of 100, and he's liable to get a technical if he doesn't shut up, going down the floor, hollering at the veteran referee, Huey Evans.
It's funny how when things aren't going your way, things aren't going your way. You can't get a shot to go, and then you can't get a call in your favor.
Miami beat New York tonight in overtime, 77-76. There's some confusion on the floor. Marion wants to come back in the ballgame. His coach wants him to, that is. And he can't come in at this juncture, the referee's rule. Now, the ball will be out of bounds to Kobe Bryant. Kevin Johnson's made a remarkable comeback after 2 years in exile, self-enforced with a retirement. Robinson goes out of the ball game. He's got 7 points. He and Hardaway have 15 of the 23. And the Lakers are struggling at both ends. Here's Rice with the ball out in front to Harper, but it's early. Now the ball over to Horry, bounce down the middle to Rice. He comes in deep, bank shot, missed it. Rebound Horry wants it. Shaq gets it. Shaq's underneath, 3 guys run him, and they knock it away and out of bounds, and they call a foul. That's what I want to know.
Boy, if Kevin Johnson doesn't get a hand on that ball and knock it out of bounds,
out of bounds to the Lakers.
Was getting ready to explode up and take care of business with the hammer dunk as the Suns all converge on Shaquille.
Harper's got the ball with a minute and a half to play in the quarter. Bad pass, too long, but they're going to call a foul on Corey Blunt, pushing Shaq as he reached for the ball. Shaq will go to the line. They're ruling he was not shooting, and I agree with the referees. They started to put him at the free throw line, and that's only their 4th team foul. He never got his hand on it to try to shoot. Now the ball to Rice and low to Shaq. Shaq got in front of Kobe. A 3-pointer. No good. Nice rebound by Robert Horry. Remember, he was between 3 white-suited Suns. Horry, he's 19 with 24. Free throw line to Harper. Dribble around Johnson. Underneath. Blows the layup. Nice play until the shot. Rebound is off to Marion. He gives the ball to Johnson. He's all the way in there. Gives the ball to Rogers. Slam dunk.
Now that's the kind of basket that can get Rodney Rogers going. When you're struggling from the perimeter, look to get some easy ones.
The Lakers with a 14-point quarter. They trail by 11. They double-team Shaq. The ball is out to Rice and right back into Shaq. He backs in. He's under the hoop. He puts it up, and he missed the shot from a 1.5 feet away, but there's a foul. The foul will send Shaq to the line. The foul against Blunt. Wow. He'll make that shot 99 times out of 100.
In transition, the Suns picking the Lakers apart. Rodney Rogers on the receiving end of a Kevin Johnson time, and he gets an easy deuce. Shaq shot 52% during the regular season. In the playoffs, shooting 47%.
They're going to take Blunt out, I believe. I know they're going to bring Oliver Miller, 6'9", 325 pounds in, an 8-year veteran. Free throw by Shaq is good, giving him 2 out of 3 for the evening. Derek Miller comes in, and out goes Corey Blunt. And for the Lakers, Derek Fisher, who missed the last game, is well enough from the flu that he comes in the game 6'1", 207, replacing Harper. Free throw by Shaq, good. He's made 3 out of 4. That definitely is a step in the right direction. 25-16, the Lakers trailed by 9. 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson with the ball in the front court against Fisher. Johnson brings it out to Miller. Miller takes it over the right side baseline to Murray, and the rookie throws a high pass with Johnson grabs it with 8 in the 24. He drives on Fisher. Fisher falls down, and the referees look at each other and call blocking.
But, Chick, I don't like that call for this reason. This time it wasn't a flop. If they're going to take away the player's hands, if you can't hand check, you got to give me your feet. Give me the feet. Let me be in a position where I can make my play with my feet in. And I thought Derek was doing a pretty good job moving his feet, but he gets called for the foul.
Johnson, a career 84%er. He played in the league 11 years prior to coming back this year. In the playoffs, he's only shot 2 free throws, made them both. This free throw is no good, and the crowd says, oh. They're up for this game here like you fans were for the Los Angeles Lakers in the first 2 games. Kobe Bryant trying to figure out how to get started, really get started. Free throw good, 10-point ball game, 26-16. The Lakers' biggest deficit was at 11 points. Now coming out of the backcourt is Derek Fisher. His mom is here. And with Fisher handling the ball, he's guarded by Kevin Johnson. The 24-second clock just about 3/10 of a second difference than the game clock. Kobe Bryant throws the ball away. It's intercepted. They throw it for a breakaway. Johnson all the way. Johnson puts it in. Bad pass by Kobe Bryant. Length of court pass to Shaq. He's got it and he's fouled immediately. Wow. Shaq sheds the tormentor, the foul. The little guy Johnson, 6'1", 190. And the crowd giving Johnson a standing ovation for tackling the Giant.
For at least getting a hand on the Giant. Didn't tackle him, ran into him, and bounced off the wall like most players do, especially when you're that size. Kevin Johnson goes down. Shaq will be going to the free throw line as the Lakers turn it over, and now they have a chance.
That is the biggest lead of the game, 12. Shaq's free throw is good. Look at this guy shoot free throws. He's 4 out of 5. That's what he was in the first game of the series. Coach talking to Jimmy Clark, the referee. He's not mad.
Shaq's only one
for an edge.
Only 1 out of 6 from the field goal, Shaq.
His free throws are good.
Doing a good job from the line.
5 out of 6 at the free throw line. 2 and 7/10 seconds left. This is about the time when Kobe won the game 2. Miller from midcourt. If that goes, I'm gone. The quarter is over, and the Lakers took a drubbing. They trailed by 10.
Come out of that quarter trailing by the 10 points. They had 18 points at the end of the first quarter in game 1, but they've got 8. They've given up 28 here on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to America West Arena, Phoenix, Arizona. After one quarter, the score, the Phoenix Suns 28, the Los Angeles Lakers 18.
Well, in that first quarter, the leading scorers for the respective teams for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal didn't have a good quarter from the field, but he did a good job from the free throw line. He had 7 points, 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe. He was 1 out of 6 from the field. And for the Suns, Anfernee Hardaway, another great start, 8 points, made all 4 of his shots. Shaquille working against quite a few defenders.
Here's what hurt the Lakers in game 2, Stu. Fourth quarter, full court pressure. They get it here in the second quarter. Phoenix had 10 points on fast breaks. That tells you about the transition game. Shaw's in the ball game, coming off a splendid performance in game 2. Rice has got the ball. Rice dribble the ball, go to the baseline, pump fake, swings it over to Ori. His outside jumper's good for a deuce. 2 points for Ori from 21 feet.
Nice
and the Lakers make a nice move toward getting even. 28-20.
Nice play by Glen Rice to find Robert Ori.
28-20. The Lakers trail by 8. Pass into the basket. Nobody guarding Marion, so he scores. And a good pass from Hardaway. My grandma could have made that pass.
The one thing you don't do with Marion is overplaying. You want him taking outside shots. If you overplay him, that sets up the back door where he's most dangerous.
The 18 points by the Lakers was the lowest they've had in the quarter this year. In the first quarter, they had it against Sacramento, too, and they had it in the first game against this club. 3 times, 18 points in the first quarter. Kobe with the ball. Kobe reaches out, brings the ball to Ori, who fumbles it. Ori saves it before it goes in the backcourt and shoots a 3-pointer. That's good. Ori goes crazy, makes 5 points in a row, and the Lakers trail by 7.
Well, they have to weather that first quarter storm. They didn't shoot well, and the Suns shot over 60% in the quarter.
10:43 to play in the first half, and the ball out in front to Rogers. You can try to show us that 3-pointer I told you about. He thought he made that one, so he was right in line with it, and I would have bet my house that he made it. Wow, Marge would have no place to live. Ori's outside, 3-pointer again. Ori makes 8 straight points, and the Lakers come to within 4 of a tie. Robert Ori, sensational performance in a brief period of minutes.
Boy, it's nice to see that scorer come off the bench. Robert Ori really looking to produce.
10:21 to play. Hardaway with it down the middle on Shaw. Comes in deep. Pass broken up by Kobe. Kobe's the guy that broke it up. It was caught by Ori. Now here comes Shaw. He had a splendid second game. Kobe Bryant with a dribble. He goes to the right side and gets the O'Neal screen. Shaw outfield right. Ori wants the ball. I don't blame him. Now the ball to Shaw. He tries a 3 from off the bench, and it's short. The rebound off the rim goes to Marion. Sean Marion gives the ball. Here's a lob pass under to Rogers, and it's broken up. Great play by Robert Ori. Other than that, that's a basket.
Chick, he was trailing to play, but the one thing Robert did was catch sight of the basketball. That enabled him to get a hand on it as Rodney Rogers was ahead of the pack. The Lakers are close to within 4 thanks to Robert Ori on the Lakers Basketball Network. Boy, it's nice to have production from your bench. Robert Horry steps into the game. He's only played probably 8 minutes or so. 9 minutes, and he's already the Laker leading scorer as he has brought some real life on the offensive end, knocking down 2 threes and then getting a deuce to give him a total of 8 points in that 9 minutes and bringing the Lakers to within 4. So far, the Lakers have only shot 35%. The Suns are shooting 61%. The rebounds, the Lakers by 1, and in turnovers, 3 for the Lakers, 4 for the Suns.
You think basketball isn't going down the tube? Miami in overtime made 77 points and beat New York 76. In the fourth quarter, Miami scored 13 points, New York scored 12.
And that's always an ugly.
In the overtime, it was 9-8. Wow.
You get those two teams together, you're going to have ugly offense.
We had pretty ugly offense right here in the first quarter. Here's the ball given off to Kidd. His 20-foot high archer, in and out. Tough block. The rebound to Shaq, and the Lakers can close the gap even more. They're down by 4 after trailing by 12 with 2/10 of a second left to play in the first quarter. Fox is in the ball game, and he's due to come up with the game. Now the ball over to Kobe. Kobe holds it up and shoots a 2-pointer. That's not close. The rebound to Robert Horry at the base. He's having himself a nice 10 minutes. He's got it back. He can't shoot the 3 because Robinson covers him up. Bounce pass goes in low to Shaq against a 325-pounder Miller. Out to Shaw. He thinks he made it, but he didn't. It hit the front of the rim. It was straight. Kidd's got the rebound. Kidd in the front court. Kidd gives the ball to Robinson. Robinson holds it up. He went to the University of Connecticut just like the Lakers. Travis Knight. There's a dribble drive down the middle. Robinson loses the ball, and they call a foul on Fox. Fox had both arms up in the air. Did they foul him on the dribble? I think.
Yeah, fouled him on the dribble. He had his arms up in the air, but he was using his lower part of his body to walk into the offensive player and get caught.
That's his first team foul. We're in the second quarter.
Boy, Brian Shaw had a nice look at that.
Didn't he? I thought it was in. Here's the ball out to Kidd. Kidd holds it up, standing on the 3-point line. He's against Kobe on the all-defensive team this year. Now the bounce pass goes in low, handled by Robinson. He turns and shoots 18-footer, no good. The rebound is off. And Horry did a real good job defensively that time, forcing an alteration of the shot by Robinson. Here's Shaw with it the other way. Shaw picked up just before the season started. Horry takes it over to Kobe. Kobe on Kidd, one-on-one. That's a tough job for Kidd. Kobe dribbled right, comes underneath, puts it up, missed it, tips it up, and gets it. Kobe went up and down like it was on a pogo stick, getting the tip in. The Lakers trail by 4, 30-28.
So athletic.
They trail by 2, excuse me. Robinson with the ball in the front court, giving it out in front to the little guy, Kevin Johnson, University of California All-American in school. Out in front, dribble drive, down the middle, Robinson. They knock it loose, and Horry gets called for a foul. Robert Horry got him in the wrist.
Well, Robert picks up his second foul, and that's something he can't do tonight because he's having such a good offensive night. Don't let the foul situation take you out of the ball game. That last basket that Kobe had was just a play where he just too good for the people around him, just up for the second attempt and taking it home.
Luke Longley coming back in the game between free throws. I'm assuming Miller would go out. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Channel 9 News. That's immediately following the game. And it's always yours to enjoy on KCAL 9.
Well, in the last game, Clifford Robinson went for a playoff career high 30 points, 12 out of 25 from the field, following 13 points in game 1.
Robinson at the free throw line makes one of the 2 free throws, and it's 31-28. The Lakers are behind by 3 after trailing by 12. Shaw goes in deep, brings it out to Horry. Another 3-pointer. That's not close. Rebound goes straight out of bounds. That's credited as a team rebound to the Phoenix Suns. Here goes Kidd. He's in a hurry. Gets the ball in the front court. Boy, that leg looks 100% healed today. He came out of the first game of the series saying that it was sore. But he played well in the second game. He's playing very loosely today. Kidd's got the ball. Takes it in low, and handling the ball now is Hardaway against Kobe. Takes Kobe in deep. Kobe blocks to Shaq. And the rebound is out, taken by Shaq O'Neal. O'Neal gives the ball, and Kobe Bryant's got it now. Let's see what they do about catching up. They're down by 3. Shaw takes it over to Fox in game 3, pivotal game. In the corner, it goes off to Kobe Bryant. In low to Shaq against Longley. Out to Fox. He is overdue, and he hits a 3 to tie it.
Right on cue, Chick. He said he was overdue, so he says, let me get you something in the bank.
7 minutes left to play in the quarter, and the crowd has been subdued, and a timeout is called.
6:55 to go in the first half. The Lakers, who once trailed by as many as 12, now see themselves dead even. It's 31-31 thanks to the three by Fox on the Lakers Basketball Network. But Kobe Bryant having himself, a normal game for Kobe these days. Good, because he is good. He's got it all. Off the dribble, he can do it. He can shoot the jumpers, as he showed the Suns in the final second of game 2. And then on the defensive end, getting it done. First team all defense. That's why I call him the package. He's got it all.
Well, the Lakers had to work, but they caught him in a hurry, 31-31, and Kidd got the ball, giving it off to Longley, bouncing low, posting up inside, putting up the shot, nice shot, getting around Horry, and it's Robinson that did it. And Horry is complaining, and I think justifiably, that he was hooked with the arm on the spin move by Robinson. Anyway, good refereeing in all the series that we've had so far this year. Now waiting for the ball to go in low to Horry. They bring it out instead, and Shaq comes out high, just inside the three-point line, and gives the ball to Shaw. Shaw over to Kobe, shoots a 20-footer and drills it, and the Lakers have their first lead. Of the title. Oh, I'm sorry. Where'd they get that basket? What was that? 33-33. Kobe made a nice jump shot. And here's Kidd with the ball. Robinson made a nice layup. Of course he did. Now the ball off. Longley tried to break the tie. Missed it badly. Just barely kissed the rim, and the crowd boos a little bit. The ball comes off. And the ball underneath to Shaq. He puts it up and in. He's fouled. And Longley's knocked down. Shaq will go to the line.
Now they've got their first lead of the game as Shaq converts. Longley goes to the ground. That's the third foul on Luke Longley. In transition, the big fella beating everybody down the court. Scores it, gets fouled, and he's at the line where he's been pretty good in this ball game. We talked about the Suns in transition. Now it's the Lakers' turn to get an easy do.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of a pass. Shaw throwing it out of the back court.
Well, he loves to throw that little long pass.
Shaq has made 5 out of 6 free throws. He's made 5 out of 7 free throws. And the rebound is off to Blunt, and he gives to Kidd. Jason Kidd with 5:55 to play in the period, gives to Robinson, dribbles around Fox, and Fox fouls him. That's the only thing Fox could do. He was just faked out of his shoes.
Boy, Clifford Robinson caught it, gave a shot fake, and Rick Fox really bit on the play, and then he goes right around him. Rick did the smart thing by just grabbing him.
Oh, if you're a fisherman, he bit like a carp on a worm. Kidd, backdoor bounce pass, Rogers underneath, throws it up, and then, despite the fact he got jarred by Shaq, I thought Shaq fouled it. Great shot by Rogers. 35-35. First half of each game has been close. The Lakers led the first game at halftime by 5, second game by 6. Here's the ball in low to Shaquille O'Neal. Out in front, Horry. Horry bounces it over to Fox. He looks for a second three. He got it. Foxy for another 3, and he has been overdue since that baby boy said, "Hi, Dad." Now it's 38-35. The Lakers with their biggest lead of the game. Hardaway's got the ball. Game 3 is send to Rogers. Rogers double team. Bounce underneath. Good pass, and missing the shot but being fouled is Corey Blunt. The foul is on Horry, and I think that's 3 if it's on Horry.
Well, they call Rick Fox.
Fox. Good. I don't mean it's good for Foxy, but we don't want to see Horry with 3 fouls.
Well, Corey Blunt should be upset with himself. This is a play when you know you've got smaller people around you. You score. That last basket that Rodney Rogers made around the arm of Shaquille and the body. He's looking at the official as if to say, where was the foul? And you know what? When you're going bad, you don't get calls like that.
Blunt has made 3 out of 4 free throws in this series. Almost got a lucky bounce there, but it wouldn't stay in. He's averaging 3.5 points.
Corey Blunt doing what I try to teach all players not to do. When you take your arms up together to shoot, you bring them down together. If you drop your left arm while in the act of shooting, your shoulders don't go straight.
Second free throw, and they get the rebound to Shaq. He throws it on the floor. He missed Robinson's foot. They keep the ball. They take it over for a three-pointer and get it. Shaq tried a desperation save at the baseline, and at that end of the court that belongs to the other team, Robinson got a three-pointer, and he's hurt somewhere. He's grimacing as he comes down the floor. I don't know if it's his hand or not. There's a whistle and an offensive foul called against the Los Angeles Lakers. He hurt his hand, and he is in pain. His left hand, not the shooting hand.
Well, Kobe picks up his second foul on an offensive play trying to push off, going to the basket, as Clifford Robinson is going to be probably taken out of the game. After he made that three-pointer, he came up grimacing.
It is second three-pointer of the game. He's got a total of 13 points, more than any player for either team. And they're going to take him out. I hope it's nothing serious. Marion will replace him on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Well, the injury to Clifford Robinson, we believe, happened when Shaq was trying to save the ball. He throws it and it hits Clifford right on the end of the fingers there, and that's probably where the injury took place, and he's out of the ball game.
Ball is in play, and Kidd's got it. We're tied at 38. In the first half, 4:42 to play. Backing in, bringing the ball out to Kidd now for three. Not close. Rebound, Shaq with the most authority he's shown on a rebound today. And for Shaq, that is 8 rebounds in the contest. Now we've got the ball below. He's averaging 19 rebounds in the 2 games. Bad pass thrown away lazily, and a foul on Shaw, who made the bad pass. That'll be bringing the ball out of bounds. It's the Lakers' 4th team foul. Now they change it to 5, so it's free throw time. Not out of bounds, free throw time.
Well, Kobe wasn't out of the game very long. He took him out during that timeout. Now he's checking back in as the Suns are sending Jason Kidd to the line for 2.
4:21 to play. Jason Kidd, this year, 83%er. Before he broke his foot with 20 games left to play. Free throw is good. He's just a tremendous player. He's got, listen to this, 31 triple-doubles. Points, rebounds, and assists. 31. Most teams don't have 31. In fact, very few teams have 31 in a season. Free throw is good again, and the Lakers trail again. Score 40-38.
I mean, that's his career, though.
Of course it is. 4:20 to play. Giving the ball in the backcourt, Harper, who just came back. Full court pressure. They get it to front court to Ori, and he cross-courts it over. And Rice tries and gets a 3. And the Lakers are knocking down 3s. That's their 4th one of the day. 3 of them by bench players, and that one by the starter Rice. And the Lakers lead 41-40. We play now with 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Lob under to Rogers. He's away from everybody. He throws a bounce pass along the line. Here it comes into the backcourt. They try to save it. Harper reaches over to pick it up and break away, and he kicked it out of bounds, and that's a lucky break for Hardaway. It saved him a turnover.
But there was no possession on the play by the Lakers, so the shot clock won't change. There's only 6 for the Suns.
With the ball, Kidd in the backcourt brings the ball in. And there's Rogers. Back to Kidd. Kidd to Rogers. He'll shoot a 3 if he can, but he'll shoot a 2, and it's blocked by Kobe, his 2nd block of the game, and here is a foul. Nice play by Kobe Bryant, his 2nd block.
Well, that block created the 24-second violation, and the Lakers will get possession. Lakers want to talk it over. With 3:43 to play, the Lakers have forged ahead by 1, and its defense has been the mainstay all season long, and there's no reason to change now on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Santa Barbara, that's going to be, wow. Go over to Berkshire for dinner.
Well, the Lakers have really exploded in the 2nd quarter, especially with the 3-pointers. Robert Horry, he has 2 in the ball game for the Lakers. Rick Fox got into the action, and he's already knocked down 2 himself. And then Mr. Shooter himself gets involved, and that is Glen Rice knocking down a 3.
All right, the Lakers lead it by 1, 41-40. 3:39 to play. Robinson's hand is okay, and he's back in the ball game, I'm happy to say. Now the ball to Rice. Rice has had a nice first half. The Lakers had a bad first quarter, but they certainly snapped out of it with reserves coming in and applying a lot of pressure. Blunt is knocking the ball away from Shaq. Shaq retrieves back in. 3 in the clock. He's got to turn and shoot it. 8-footer in and out. Goes back in. Oh, fortunate shooter's roll. And it's 43-40. The Lakers lead by 3. They've never led by more than that. Kidd's got the ball. They trailed by 12 with just a couple of seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's the ball. Kidd bounce the ball. Oh, what a great defensive play by the kid that made the first defensive team. He's got 2 blocks and 2 steals already in this game. Oh, what a play by Kobe. The ball in low to Shaq. Over to Kobe. Give a drive. Turn the corner. Underneath. Shows it up. No whistle. And the referee says he hit the ball, and Kobe doesn't say a word. They go the other way. They fumble the ball. It's getting sloppy. The ball to Kidd. He says it won't be sloppy now. There's a basket, and they missed the layup. And the guy that missed it was Robinson. The other way, it's 2-on-1. Kobe to Shaq. Shaq slam dunk. Wow, that's about the ugliest basketball I've ever seen. Well, 45-40. The Lakers by 5, and listen to the Bluebirds.
The Lakers thought that Kobe got fouled. Then the Suns thought that Robinson got fouled. No whistle.
Hardaway takes it over to Kidd. He's standing with his toes on the 3. 10 and the 24. Bounce in low, and going to be a foul probably against Ori.
No, kicking violation.
They do not call, or he doesn't like to call at all, and they are not insisting on a foul. It's merely a kicking violation. Sends the ball out of bounds with 14 on the 24. Hardaway will take it out. 2:15 to play in the first half. What a half it's been in change of direction. Wow. Here's the ball out in front to Robinson. Down the middle. 12-footer no good. He goes for the rebound, and he gets it. Out-muscling the Lakers. And here's a whistle and a foul, I would think, on Shaq. See if they give it to Harper. They're going to give it to Harp. I think that's a break for the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree with you. As Clifford missed his first shot, he goes and gets it. Then as he's going up, he gets hit on the arm by Harp, and Robinson at the free throw line to see if he can cut into this 5-point Laker lead.
He's made 3 out of 5 free throws. Misses the free throw.
You know, he's got that finger taped up that he injured on that play with Shaquille. I'm wondering if it wasn't some sort of a dislocation at the first knuckle or something.
It's on the left hand, not the right hand, the shooting hand. Second free throw good. The Laker lead is 4. 2:06 left to play, and full court pressure is applied here in the first half. Lakers trying to get a 3-0 lead in the 7-game series. No team has ever come back in history from a 3-game deficit. Here's a foul call. Foul is called against number 30, Robinson. And Robinson says, call it the same way at the other end, if you will, please, Mr. Referee. Now, he better shut up. He's going to get a 2. Jimmy Clark goes over and tells him that. Take it easy. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification as Kobe gets ready for 2 free throws. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Stay tuned for Channel 9 News. As I said before, that comes immediately following this game. And, of course, it comes on KCAL 9. And Kobe, who was guilty of missing free throws. The Lakers missed 2 out of 6 in clutch situations in Game 2. Kobe was one of those that missed. And now he misses this free throw. Robinson goes out of the game, and into the game is Todd Day, Arkansas product 7 years ago. Kobe makes the free throw, and the Laker lead is 46-41. Second time they have led by 5. 1 minute and 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Kidd's got the ball. Backdoor pass underneath. They got Hardaway. Scores. Basket counts. Foul. That's a nice pass by Kidd. A good reception and a tough play by Hardaway. And the foul is on Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, those are the kind of fouls, though, that you don't want to see Shaq get. That's the second foul on Shaq. He reaches in trying to slap it out of Penny's hands and gets the arm. 3-point opportunity for Penny.
Hardaway shooting his first free throw, gets it to complete the 3-point play. Kobe with the ball dribbling it. He's double teamed. He's in trouble, and they foul him. You can double team him, but you can't bite him.
Well, the key to double teaming is not allowing the player, after he picks up his dribble, obviously, to split you and step through, and that's what the Suns did, and that's why they fouled Kobe.
So the ball goes out of bounds. Now they're going to change it and say they're out of foul. The number 5 in the scoreboard going to the 5th team foul operates very slowly. And that's what exactly Jimmy Clark, the referee, is asking here. Kobe will shoot 2 free throws. He just made 1 out of 2. Kobe's got 9 points. Make it 10. Lakers free throwing in Game 2 was pitiful. Tonight it's much better.
Well, tonight they've made 8 out of 11, 73%. The Suns have been there 18 times, converting 12.
Missed another one. So Kobe's missed 2 of the last 4. Minute and a half left to play, and the Lakers lead is 3. Kidd with the ball gives to Miller. Down the middle with a dribble drive. There's a foul on Harper before the shot, and going back to the free throw line will be Hardaway. Hardaway has been told, I think, from what I see, every time you get the ball, drive on Harper. You can beat him with the first step.
Especially when he's playing that tight. Harp was all over Hardaway that time, and when you can feel where the defender is, makes it a lot easier, especially when Shaq isn't in the post.
Free throw is good. We got 1 minute and 29 to play. Shaw comes in and Harper comes out. Shaw is no rookie. Shaw is 10 years in the league. Originally drafted by Boston. Second free throw, no good. The rebound is Rice. Rice gives the ball to Kobe. Rice has been in the ball game a long time today. Kobe front court. Kobe brings the ball over to Shaw, and Shaw holds it up. Takes it in low to Shaq. They grab him and foul him intentionally. Well, Shaq has made 5 out of 7, so let's see how that percentage works. I thought it was a great play the other night in the final minute. I don't know if it's a good play here or not. Shaq will find out for you. Miller was told to do that.
Yes, he was.
Shaq's free throw. Good. So the coach is half wrong. No, they still figure. Well, he might have made 2 points.
Yeah, but if the Lakers can continually get at least one out of that kind of scenario, it's going to really put the pressure on the opposition.
They'll quit doing it. He made them both. 7 out of 9 he's made today. The Laker lead is 4, 49-45. We play with 1:12 left to play in the first half. There's a long outside jumper, no good. The rebound is off, up high by Kobe Bryant. He's got Rice to the left. He's got O'Neal down the middle. He brings it back to the trail man, Shaw. In low to Shaq, and a foul on Miller again. I don't know if it was intentional or not that time. I don't think so, do you?
No, I think he was just trying to deny Shaq the position, and he doesn't have the swiftness yet, or of Shaquille at least. Shaq is big and strong and quick, and Oliver gets called for the foul.
Oliver's big. All right, here's his 10th free throw of the game. And he misses, so he's made 7 out of 10. Let's see what he does with the 11. 7 come 11, you know he's going to make that. Make it 8 out of 11.
Averaging 32 points and 17 boards in the playoffs to lead all playoff personnel.
Shaq makes it, giving him 8 out of 11. Somebody in the truck said, look at the little devil. He might be a devil, but he's Aristotle, baby. Here's the ball going over to Hardaway. Hardaway, illegal is right. You call that with Braille. Illegal. That's the first one, though. It goes out of bounds. We got 50 seconds. And the always demonstrative coach is going through his act. Boy, is he calm, cool, and collected, isn't he, though? That's unbelievable. He shows more excitement waiting for his luggage. 45-50. He doesn't even have a name tag in his bag. There's a dribble drive by Hardaway. He's in trouble. He feeds it out of trouble. Takes it over to Todd's three-pointer. He got it. Todd got in a binge against San Antonio in their last game when they beat San Antonio and made 16 points in the fourth quarter. Here's a foul on Hardaway. How can Hardaway complain on that call, Stu?
Well, he's at midcourt. Kobe goes around him, and his knee hits Kobe. Easy call for the official.
What I'm saying.
I think Penny's just upset at himself more than anything as he clipped Kobe with the left knee. Kobe at the line where he's already missed 2.
Lakers lead 50-48. Kobe makes one. The Lakers, 3-point shooting, they have made 5. The home team has made 4. Or 3. Kobe made a pair. 52-48. 30 seconds left. Here comes Kidd. He'll be in a hurry. They got 10 fast break points in the first quarter. Not too many in this quarter. Quick jumper, no good. The rebound is off. Kobe can't get it because Kidd beats him to the ball. Nice work. Kobe's mad at Kobe. And Kidd's got the ball for the final shot. Boy, do they hustle. I love their hustle. The ball out to Miller. Miller gives to Hardaway. Hardaway to the dribble. Stops. Fakes. Goes in the air. Hangs. Puts up the 10-foot jumper and it bounces in. 8 seconds left. Time for the Lakers to get one back. It's a 2-point ball game. The Lakers have the ball in the lead. Shaw's got it. 3 seconds. He runs into a man charging. Now they have it with 2 and 3/10 seconds left. And I wouldn't say the Lakers have looked very good in the last 10 seconds.
Well, coming down the double team, right there is where he should have picked up his dribble and thrown it back behind to Robert Horry, who was standing by himself at the 3-point line.
All right, you got to prevent him from getting a shot even if you can. Day has got it. He brings in the Miller. Oliver shooter from midcourt. You know, he hits the rim. Chick. He had good rotation. My heart is palpitating.
Stop telling him to shoot from midcourt.
All right, coming up at halftime, Stu and I are going to discuss Shaq and a lot of other things on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network. On KCAL Channel 9, we'll have a sports news update. And we'll have first half highlights after I give you the score of the first half. The Lakers, coming off a 12-point deficit in the first quarter, leads the game at halftime 52-50 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Well, in the first half. The leading scorers for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal had 16. Kobe Bryant had 12. And off the bench, Robert Horry had 8. For the Phoenix Suns, Anfernee Hardaway, 14. Cliff Robinson, 14. And Rodney Rogers had 6. As a team, the Lakers made 17 out of 39. That's 44%. While the Suns made 17 out of 35, 49%. The Lakers and the Suns each made 13 free throws. 5 out of 10 from three-point land by the Lakers. 3 out of 7 by the Suns. The Lakers with a 5 rebound advantage, 23-18, and both teams with 6 turnovers.
The crowd, as we've told you several times, is capacity, of course, 19,023, and they see the Lakers lead at halftime 52-50. The Lakers have never trailed at the end of the first half in any of the 3 games this series. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but no team in history in pro basketball has ever lost a 7-game series after winning the first 3 games. There have been teams, I think 7 of them, that have lost a 7-game series after winning the first 2, such as the Lakers have done, and that's all they've got in the bank so far.
And believe me, all of the players know of that particular statistic. Rodney Rogers, one of those that knows. Again, first half, he didn't get off like he normally does. The outside shot is what he's looking for. But again, in order to get him going there, I think they have to do more of what they did early. Post him up, get him in transition so his confidence can come back a little bit.
The Lakers made half of their 10 three-point tries, and of course 4 of those were by Robert Horry and Rick Fox off of the bench. What a big lift that is. You can't imagine, folks, what a lift that is to a coach, the coaching staff, and the teammates. And as Stu said earlier, it opens things up inside for Shaq. If the guys aren't hitting outside, they can drop in on Shaq with 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, everybody starts sagging in, but when you have multiple players on the floor that can hit the perimeter shot and with consistency, then they have to honor that, and Shaq's eyes get big because he knows he's working one-on-one.
Shaq played the entire half. He's been averaging about, I think it's 43 minutes a game. On the year, he averaged 40 minutes a game. But today, he might go the distance if necessary. This is a big game for the Lakers. They want to get this one out of the way with a W.
Yeah, when you get a chance to put a team away, you have to do it, and this would be a major step toward really hurting the psychic of the Phoenix Suns.
I think they hurt them some, Stu, coming back from that 12 points so quickly because it was only a matter of a minute and a half or 2 minutes that Horry used to get 8 points quickly.
Oh, yeah. The Lakers with that quick strike capabilities they have, Robert Horry was the epitome of that, knocking down 8 points in just under 2 minutes.
The Lakers are going to come back with the team that started the game, the team that started 90% of their games this year. That's, of course, Rice and Green, Harper, Kobe and Shaq, and that'll be against Kidd, Marion. We got Hardaway out there naturally. We got the center, Luke Longley. Full court pressure. This is just how they started the fourth quarter, but this time the Lakers didn't throw it away because they had the Rice man passing it in. Now we got the ball coming in the front court to Kobe. Kobe 12 points in the first half. He had 2 blocked shots. He did a lot of things beautifully. Now the ball into Shaq. Shaq holds it up. One hand like an apple. He's going to try coming down the middle for a hook shot. There's a hook shot, 8-foot jumper, and he got the roll on it. He doesn't get a real high sky hook, nothing like Kareem, for example, but it is still a baby hook.
Yeah, it's the jump hook, not the traditional hook shot.
54-50, the Lakers lead by 4, and Longley's got the ball. He brings it over here to Hardaway, one of their most dangerous. There's another most dangerous right there, shooting the ball and missing. Rebound is taken by Marion, and he throws it away in his anxiety. The rookie made a mistake, and Harper, the veteran, ate him up. Harper gives the ball over to Kobe Bryant in his 4th year. Kobe backing in on Kidd. He's looking for room. They knock it loose. He digs it out. He's in trouble. Cross court over to Rice. He sets. He fires. He misses. The rebound is off. Harper wants it. Can't get it. Foul. Harper grabbed the wrist of Marion. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Now there's an example of those open looks that I was talking about. Glen Rice got a nice open look as Hart picks up his 4th personal foul on the rebound.
We're in the 3rd quarter. I'm Chick Hearn with Stu Lance, watching Kidd come down here with the Southern goal to our left. We're at midcourt. Kidd's got the ball. Wears jersey number 32 and gives the ball to number 1, Hardaway, screened by Robinson. Hardaway stops, gives it out to Robinson. Dribble drive around Green, underneath, lay it up and in. That's too easy. Way too easy. 54-52. The Lakers are in front. They trailed at one time by 12. The score then was 28-15 with 2 7/10 seconds left in the first quarter. The ball to Kobe in the corner. Kobe against Hardaway. Kobe stops, takes 2 men, shoots an awful shot. No chance to make it. The ball is taken by the Suns. Here they come. And the ball at the baseline to Hardaway. That's a good way to go behind with a 3-pointer. Or get tied with a 2 by Robinson, like you did there. Wow. 54-54.
Well, turnovers are, give the opposition an opportunity, but also a bad shot selection puts them in early offense as well.
And that was 2 of the things that contributed to that basket. All right, here's the ball to Harper, and out in front to Kobe. Kobe holds it up. Kobe dribble drive, comes in deep. Back to the basket now. Turns, fake, shoots over Hardaway. Tries to get the 2 back, no good. The rebound is off. Here they come to the lead. Hardaway all the way. Score. And they lead 56-52. 56-54. And the Lakers would look as sluggish as they did to start the game. Bryant with the ball, giving it off to Green. He takes it in low to Shaq. He's double teamed. They take it away from him. Another turnover. And this is exactly the style of the Suns. Great hustle. Robinson for 3, passed it up and gives the ball to Marion instead. Marion turns and shoots a 17-footer, no. The rebound is to Shaquille O'Neal. Nice tap by Kobe. Shaq gets 12 rebounds. Now the ball in the front court. I beg your pardon, that's Shaq's 9th rebound. And the Lakers have not started out well at all. There's a foul on Rice, pushing off, trying to get open. And the Lakers have 3 turnovers in their last 4 possessions. I can see Jerry West jumping up and down at home.
Obviously not the way you like to start the third quarter, especially for me. I'm a big believer in these first 5 minutes.
6-54 is the score. The Lakers trail it. Game 3. Big game. Let them beat you here. They'll be tough to beat in Game 4 Sunday. Ball out to Kidd. His 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. The rebound tipped by Shaq. Comes out in front to Kidd. Kidd back down the middle. Kidd takes it over in the corner. Now the pass in low to Longley. He's going to try to turn and shoot. He tries to turn and gets the shot off and scores over Shaq with the left hand. Nice play.
And just like that, the Suns get forged ahead by 4.
58-54. They've outscored the Lakers 8-2 to start the quarter. And the Los Angeles Lakers are looking very poor in the start of this quarter in ball control. Turning it over 3 times in 4 possessions. Here's Shaq giving it to Bryant. Bryant's outside jumper, not close. The rebound is often taken by Kidd. And the Lakers are playing right into their hands. Robinson with the ball in the front court. Robinson's 3-pointer on the way is good. The Lakers take a much needed timeout. They've been outscored 11-2 to start the second period, and it's taken 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
Well, this is how they started the first quarter tonight. Sluggish. They start the third quarter this way, and they're down by 7 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Well, Clifford Robinson, no wonder why he's their leading scorer during the regular season and into the playoffs. He's a very dangerous customer. In this third quarter especially, he's opened it up. When the Suns like to get into transition, it's not the initial wave, it's that secondary wave. And Robinson sometimes trails the play. Then before you look up, he's got it getting ready to shoot the 3, which he can do very effectively. Score by quarters, the Lakers were outscored by 10 in the first quarter, then outscored the Suns by 8 in the second. So far in the third, it's 11-2, the Suns, and the Suns back to a 7-point lead.
11-2 and 3:51, 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Robinson has made 7 of the 11 points, and if you want to fill the confidence balloon of the opponent, turn it over time and time again to start a quarter. Shaw's got the ball. He came into the ball game, and he brings the ball over here to Bryant, and Bryant is fouled. The foul is on Hardaway. Hardaway doesn't believe in any fouls. Puts his fingers up and says, I better shut up.
Well, he just feels that he can go out and play Kobe close like that, but Kobe's got too many skills off the dribble.
On the 24-second clock. Shaw takes it in low to Shaq. Even Longley made a basket. He's the ball in low to Shaq. He's down the middle. He turns. He shoots a 5-footer and drills it. Nothing but net. And it's 61-56.
That's the way to get back onto the board. Go back into the MVP.
Here we go with Kidd in the front court and play a little defense and take care of the basketball. Kidd's got the ball. Cutting through the key, 2 men. Neither one got the pass. Now he gives to Longley. Bounce to Kidd at the base. Back to Longley. Good perimeter shooter. And hits a 20-footer. Good passing of the ball. Assist to Kidd.
Well, as soon as Shaquille went over to try to help one kid, they got the ball back to his man.
That kid's 7th assist of the ball game. Bryant with the ball. 63-56, the Lakers behind. Bad pass by Kobe, another turnover for him. And here we go with Kidd. Kidd to Marion. Marion charges. They don't call anything. Wow. Marion's in the air, both legs straight, crashes into a Laker, and no call. Ball out of bounds to the Lakers. The crowd is booing. They should be clapping and saying, thanks, referee.
Well, Kobe stands his ground. Is he outside the area? Yes, he is. The charge was definitely in order.
Shaw's got the ball in the front court. Shaw goes to baseline in the corner against Kidd. Shaw holds it up, and his pass is knocked out of bounds. The Laker ball handling and passing is atrocious in this period.
Well, if you're going to try to enter the ball to Shaquille, it's difficult to do it when you're holding the ball over your head and throw a direct pass. You have to fake the defender's hands down if you want to throw it over your head.
Skiles is hollering about the last call at this end. He thought Marion should have got a couple of free throws. Bryant's got the ball around the screen. Bryant go to the baseline. He's covered tightly. Now the ball out to Shaw. Horry's in the game. Rice's 18-footer. In and out, no. Climbing for the rebound is Hardaway. And Hardaway has got it and tucks it away. Gives the ball to Kidd. He's going the distance. He's picking up left-handed man. Tipped up and in. Nice play. They possibly could have called the ball in the rim, but the heck with that. It was a great play. They deserved the 2 points. And it's now 65-56.
Looked like a legal play all the way to me.
Darn right. 65-56 and 6:27 to play in the third quarter. And the Lakers being blown out of the tub. Now they look into Shaq. They take it in there. Shaq's the go-to. Back to Shaw. His outside jumper is good for 3 points. Shaw picking up where he left off in game 2. He gets a 3-pointer. And the Laker bench contributing 3-pointers. And it's 65-59. 6:08 to play in the third. Nice simulcast for you here. Now Kidd's got the ball. Kidd gives it out in front and is a little bit too far out for Longley. He'll hit the 20-footer. Kidd's got it. He'll bring it back to Longley. There's his shooting range. Right there. Right there is his shot. And he makes it. Chick, don't tell him that. Now it's 67-59.
Luke Longley did a jab fake. May have gotten away with moving the pivot, but nice shot.
5:44 to play in the period. The ball goes into Shaq. Shaq's double team. Dribbles around one of them, and they grab him and hold him. Ball will come out of bounds. No shot foul.
If you're Luke Longley, you have to know. Where double team is there, I got to keep him going to where the double team is. Don't let him spin away from the double team. He spins baseline. There's no help there.
The foul was called. He wasn't shooting when the foul was actually called, folks. I know you're wondering why wasn't it a 2-shot foul. That's a second team foul on the Suns. 5:35 to play here in the third quarter. The Lakers being battered in this period. They're down by 8 after leading by 4 at the half. Here's the ball to Shaq. Shaq holds it up, double team. He comes in low with the clock going down to 1. He hits a shot. A right-hand hook. Not a good look. The Lakers' 6 3-pointers is the most they've had in the playoffs this year. And they're going to need them all. They're down by 6 points. Kidd's got the ball. Kidd around Bryant. Bryant, there's a bad pass come out to Longley. Now to Robinson. Outside jumper, no. Didn't hit the rim. The rebound to Shaq, and he throws it away. Short to Robinson. Trying to get it to Horry. Wild. Marion 15-footer short by a mile. Rebound Longley. And the foul. The foul is going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, that'll be Kobe's third foul. He can't afford to get any more in this quarter.
He's out of rhythm.
4:52 to go in the third.
Rogers comes in. They go small. They take Longley out. 67-61 to score. A full set in the 24. Pass underneath the basket. They try to shoot it on the catch, and the ball goes out of bounds after the Lakers block the pass. Referee standing right straddling the line. That's great position work by the referee, Jimmy.
Nice play was set up. The Suns just didn't throw the ball high enough for Penny.
19 in the 24. They threw it high enough for Kidd. He's got it underneath. Gives the ball to Hardaway for a layup. Wow, what a breakdown defensively by the Lakers.
You don't square your shoulders baseline to protect from that pass.
69-61 is the score. The Lakers are down by 8. 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter. It's into Shaq. He gives the ball to Horry. He fumbles the ball. Picks it up. He fouls. Block shot they call. No, now they call a foul. The foul is on Rogers, I believe. Things are happening so fast down there, so many guys getting battered, you can't tell. But I believe Rogers. Is that not true?
No, Jason Kidd
got it.
Foul.
Okay.
Boy, they are doing a good job of swarming, though. Once the ball gets into the post, they are there.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. Stay tuned for Channel 9 News right after the game. And of course, it's right here. News on KCAL 9. Orange free throw, good.
Luke Longley having some attention.
Somebody
on the
got
bench
bit,
as Luke Longley got a scratch on the ear. He wasn't in there, Tyson, was he?
Rice goes out of the ball game, and coming in for the Los Angeles Lakers is Fox, who came in and hit 2 3-pointers in a brief stint in the first half. Fox, who played a total of 5 minutes. He got 6 points. That's pretty good. Both free throws by Ori good, and the Lakers trying to come back like they did in the second quarter. They trail 69-62. They entered this quarter, remember, with a 4-point lead. Or a 2-point lead, I should say, 52-50. Here's the ball given off. Rogers gives it back in the corner. Dribbling it out in front comes Hardaway. Back to Rogers. Hardaway, dribble drive around his man. Gives to Rogers. Holland shot outside for 3, no good. Rebound is off to Shaq. Shaq comes up with another rebound. And Shaq now with 11 rebounds in the contest. Bryant's got the ball with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Shaq's got the ball. They're waiting the double teaming. He turns and shoots it. Oh, beautiful bank shot. What a pick on the glass he made that time. 69-65, we go the other way. Rogers' shot is blocked by O'Neal, but a foul was called prior to that on Robert Horry. 2 shots.
Well, again, transitional defense. From offense to defense, the Lakers didn't do a real good job. They score, and before they know it, the Suns are pushing it down the floor, and they score because Shaquille working on Rodney Rogers with a nice little turnaround jumper off the glass.
At the free throw line, Rogers, he played briefly in the first half for 14 minutes, had 6 points. Free throw is no good in the first try by Rodney. Of course, you know he played with the Clips. Signed here as a free agent in the offseason, and it was a great pickup. He's come out of Wake Forest and signed after his junior year, originally with Denver. The second free throw is good, and it's 70-65. The Lakers playing catch-up once again. And we play with 3:37 left to play in the third quarter. Game 3. 7-game series. Fox has got the ball against Marion. Fox takes the ball over to Ori. Ori and low to Shaq. The double team. Now they got Shaw wide open for a 3-pointer. It's no good. Rebound Robert Ori, but he pushed off, I would think. No, they're going to call it the other way. They're going to call it the other way, and they're going to call it on number 30, Robinson.
Clifford Robinson got caught just standing that time and allowed Robert Horry to get inside position. Then when the ball came off on the miss,
they're out of foul.
He was in trouble and had to foul Robert.
That's their 4th team foul only on the scoreboard. Here's the ball to Shaq. Underneath the basket, Kobe missed a heck of a catch and a great block by Marion. The ball to, here they go against Shaw. All the way Hardaway. No good. 2 free throws. Shaw fouled him.
Well, it starts with defense all the time. I don't know what team you play for. If you play good defense, you're going to get early opportunities. And Sean Marion, from the side and behind a little bit, gets the block on Kobe, and that starts the Suns running the other way.
And they run pretty fast.
Yeah, when you've got players like Jason Kidd and Anfernee Hardaway leading the way, you're going to get into your offense real quick. Jason Kidd already with 10 assists.
At the free throw line, 2 free throws are good. Hardaway has made 3 out of 4 in the ball game, and the Lakers trail by 7. Getting late in the ball game. It's only 3:11 left to play in the third quarter. Got to play another game here Sunday regardless. Shaw's got the ball in the front court. That game will be ours exclusively on radio. Hope you'll be with us. KLAC. Now the ball out in front to Kobe. Kobe dribbling the ball, going on his own, and he blocks the shot but fouling. Well, I'll tell you, Kobe's taking it on his own quite a bit here this afternoon at times.
This time the foul was called on Rodney Rogers, so Kobe will be shooting 2 with 2:52 to play in the third when we come back. And the score, the Lakers are down 72-65 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Chevrolet honors Chick Hearn, celebrating his 40th year as the voice of the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's look back at this classic playoff moment.
Baylor with a screen from Humley. Baylor to the base. 19-footer. It's good. A line drive shot. Elgin usually puts more height on his shot than that. That was a frozen rope. 106-97, and that ties the record. 50 points by Baylor.
Elgin went on to score 61 points, an all-time Lakers playoff record for most points in a single game.
Well, when you talk about the NBA Finals, most points in a game during the finals of the NBA, Elgin Baylor leads the way with 61. Rick Barry, 55, along with Jordan. Jerry West had 53. Pettit had 50. And again, Michael Jordan with 46. That's some pretty select company. Chick, you've seen them all, but how good was Elgin Baylor?
I've said for many, many years it is the best player I ever saw. I'll give it to Jordan now because of his defensive prowess, plus his ability to win tough games like Elgin did, plus his offensive ability. But Elgin was doing things that some of the players of modern ball got credit for 30 years later. Ask Jerry West. He was some kind of a player.
Kobe's going to be shooting two to see if the Lakers can, if he can help the Lakers with this 7-point.
He's made 4 out of 6 today. 5 out of 7. And the Lakers need all the help they can get any way they can get it.
Well, they've only made 5 out of 11 from the field in this third quarter, while Phoenix has made 9 out of 15.
Phoenix has made 4 more field goals for the game. Second free throw no good, so he is now 5 out of 8. 2:47 to play in the period, and the score 66-72. Hardaway stopped, shoots a 20-foot jumper, no good. Rebound is knocked by the Lakers out of bounds. Trying hard to get it were two Lakers, Ori and Kobe, and you can't blame either one. You got to go after that ball when you see it.
Yeah, Phil Jackson looking on.
24 on the 24-10 clock. Robinson shoots a 20-footer, no good. The rebound is up. Kobe makes a great rebound away from Rogers. Who turned his ankle?
Cliff Robinson.
Coming with the ball in the front court, we got Shaw. Robinson's on the deck down the other end. He's limping badly now. He's up to playing with. I don't know why they don't call timeout. They got possession. Kids got the ball. They don't call it, and they finally do. I don't know who called it to their attention, but they were going one way. Robinson was 94 feet away, and they delayed in calling the timeout. And you can't stop the game till they call it, Stu.
Yeah, but they finally did. We've got a 72-68 score on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Robinson brings a lot of thought to Coach Skiles. You know, this fellow Skiles, he still holds a record for most assists in a game, 30.
Well, after the shot by Clifford Robinson, as so often happens, you come down on the side of another player's foot and roll your ankle, and that's what Cliff Robinson did.
They've taken him to the locker room, and let's hope he can come back. Boy, he's a nice guy and a great player. They'll miss him if he's not back. So far in the ballgame, Robinson's got 21 points. Here's the ball out in front, and Rogers has got to take up the slack for Robinson now. Kid's got it. Shoots over Kobe. It won't be close. The rebound is off the shoulder of Shaq and saved at the baseline by Fox. Fox trying to get out of the backcourt, being harassed by Rogers. Now Fox takes it to the front court. Fox having trouble ball handling. Gives the ball out to Shaw. Shaw and the Lakers trail it by 4. Outside jumper by Kobe is good. They trail by 2. So the Lakers coming back again for the second time in the game. It's 72-70 now.
That's one thing I like about Kobe. You will never deter him.
Kobe Bryant now got 15 points. Shaq's got 26. Ball thrown away and out of bounds. What happened there? The pass was drawn by Rogers, and then just as Kidd went in the air and threw it, he said, I'm going to run. And they both take half of the blame. Both pointed to each other. 72-70, the Lakers can tie it this time down. 1:25 to play in the third, game 3. What an important game this is. The ball goes in low to Shaq. It looks like Portland's going to sweep the Utah Jazz. Outside jumper, a count of it goes. It didn't go. The foul is on Rogers. He went for the fake and landed on the shoulder of the man shooting, but he doesn't think he fouled him.
He's questioning the call, but I don't understand what he's questioning. Maybe, if anything, the fact that he wasn't in the act of shooting, but that doesn't matter either, as he was probably shooting 2 because of the penalty situation.
They're out of foul.
Yeah, or he's going to shoot 2 either way.
Ori at the free throw line today has made both free throws that he's tried. He's had a nice game. He's the guy that brought him back in the first half. A.C. Green will come in for the Los Angeles Lakers between free throws.
Probably come in for Shaquille.
Free throw is good. 1:15 to play in the period. A.C. going to get a little bit of a rest, and the Lakers are going to go small because the kids have gone small. And Shaq can get a rest here. Shaq in the ball game with 26 points and 11 rebounds. His usual great contribution.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time he's been out of the game, so
it is.
This 1 minute and 15 plus the quarter break.
Ori ties the game at 72. 1:14 to play. And the Lakers coming back in this quarter now. Remember, they were down by 9 in this period again. Kidd got the ball. Wants to go to Hardaway. Instead gives the Blunt. The ex-Lakers gives it back to Kidd. Kidd wants to go to Hardaway. Hardaway's got Shaw, and that's what they're trying to do. There's a dribble drive by Rodgers underneath. Score on the dribble drive. Nice play by Rodney Rodgers.
Didn't take him long to recognize that Shaq wasn't in there.
74 to 72, the Lakers are behind. Now with the ball, Shaw. Shaw against Kidd. And here's going to be a foul. Inside, it's going to be on Blunt, and that'll be 2 free throws. They're out of fouls. A.C. Green will go to the line, which is 15 feet from the backboard. And Blunt is squawking on the call.
That's why the officials, they develop this shield that they don't even really hear a lot of what's being said from the players, because on every call, someone is complaining.
A.C. with an opportunity to tie the game. The free throw is no good, and he has not scored in the game. Free throws?
Well, the Lakers have made 18 out of 25, and the Suns 16 out of 24.
Green again. He makes it, and the Lakers trail it by 1. 74-73, 46 seconds left. Shaq on the bench, waiting, itching to get back in there. He was back to start the fourth, I would think. Kidd with the ball against Kobe. Pivots around Kobe. Bounce underneath to Hardaway. They dropped the ball. It was picked up by Shaw. I think it was just a fumble, and Shaw picked it up.
That was a tough pass to catch in traffic.
It was. Now we got 28 seconds left. 16 in the 24. Fox looks at the clock. Goes to the dribble. Backs up a little bit. Tells Green Ori to go under the basket. The ball comes out to Green. Green back to Foxy. He's made 2 threes today. He's got 4 seconds to shoot.
Got to think about another one.
2. It's dropped. Nice play by, and it's going to be a foul on Fox of all things, and that'll be 2 free throws coming at the other end with exactly 10 seconds left.
Wow. Well, the shot clock winding down. Rick doesn't jump very high at all on his shot, so he has to create some space. Didn't create enough space against a guy that can really elevate, and Sean Marion gets the block and then gets fouled. He's shooting 2.
He's looking for his 3rd point with the first one. His first free throw of the game was good. Rice will come in. I think Fox will probably come out. I don't think they're going to be very happy with that last play. And they're going to take AC out. This is a contribution by the Lakers. That last play, possession. Out of the game goes Blunt, and into the game comes Todd Day with a 3-pointer late in the second quarter. The Lakers are down by 2, going on 3. Yep. They're down by 3, 76-73. And the Lakers got to hurry. They got 8 seconds. Kobe with the ball in the front court. Kobe over to Shaw. Shaw with 2 seconds. He got to shoot it. He's underneath. Throws it up and foul. 2 shots.
Easy call. Everybody's complaining that was an easy call.
Listen, if you're as far away as some of the people in these seats, you'd boo too.
Oh.
You'd say, what are they booing? They thought second half just started. Okay, Shaw now going to the line to bring the Lakers with 0.2 of a second left to within 1 of a tie, meaning they were outscored in the quarter totally by 3. But he's got to make 2 of them. There's 1.
And with only 0.2 of a second left, as Clifford Robinson returns to the bench, that's nice to see.
Not even limping. That's good. They retaped. Here's the next one by Brian Shaw. And you folks, the University of California, Santa Barbara, can be proud of your man, and it's a 1-point ball game at the end of 3.
Well, the Lakers led by 2 at the end of the first half, going to the fourth quarter, trailing by 1. We've got 12 more minutes of action in game number 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It's the third quarter of the third game of the Western Conference semifinals, and after 3, the score is the Suns 76, the Lakers 75.
So, leading scorers in the ball game for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal has 26 points, 11 boards. Cliff Robinson, 21 points. He's made 7 out of 13 from the field. But the big fella, the MVP of this season, regular season, Shaquille O'Neal, showing why he's been working on everybody the Suns have put in there. And in this fourth quarter, he's really going to have to go to work because the Suns obviously owned a 1-point lead. And the Lakers came out in that third quarter not very energetic. After in the 3 quarters, Lakers shooting 44%. The Suns now 48%. Lakers have made 21 of 28 free throws, while Phoenix is 18 of 26. Phoenix now has a 1 rebound edge, and the Lakers have a 1 turnover edge, 10-9.
Clifford Robinson is going to start the fourth quarter.
You know, Shaq started the ball game
limping quite a bit.
First quarter making 1 out of 6 shots, and since then he scored 19 points on 8 out of 8.
All right, the crowd comes alive. It's a one-point game in favor of the locals. Here we go. And they try to build it to 3 with this possession. Lakers started the third quarter very poorly. Lost a lead. Bounce pass inside. Gets to Rogers. He brings it out to Todd Gay. Another 3. No good. Rebound, Shaquille O'Neal. That's 12 boards for Shaq. He's had 20 and 19 respectively in the first 2 games in the rebound department. Bryant's got the ball and brings it out to Shaw. Shaw holds it up, and the Lakers have a chance to get the lead. It goes into Shaq. They double team. He back, pass, and good save by Shaw. Takes it back into Shaq. Shaq turns, comes to the base, throws up a hook shot that's way short. Off the rim, it goes to Hardaway, and they start pass breaking. The Lakers get back in respectable numbers, but Hardaway goes all the way and banks it up and in. Outstanding play. Outstanding.
Well, split 2 defenders that time, Kobe and Brian Shaw for the Deuce.
78-75. The Lakers down by 3. It is the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 is Sunday. We'll have it for you on radio. Ball into Shaq. He's underneath. He puts it up. He's fouled. They call travel. Nope, they call the foul.
Well, there's really nothing that Rodney Rogers can do on this play. He's trying to use his body. He's very strong from the waist down. But that last basket by Anfernee Hardaway, as he splits 2 defenders and softly off the glass to give the Suns their 3-point lead, 78-75. He has been a model of consistency.
Not a shooting foul. The ball is into Rice, and he takes it in low. Rice is not having a good shooting day. He's 2 out of 8. Ball goes in low to Shaq. And Shaq is fouled immediately. The foul is going to be on Todd Day.
Well, the problem with picking up that foul, or any fouls early like this, 10:47 to go, they're getting themselves in a position where they're going to be in the bonus pretty soon.
He wasn't instructed to do that foul.
No,
that was just bad thinking. Ball comes into Shaw. The Lakers down by 3. 10:45 to play in the fourth. To Shaq. He's double teamed. Cross-court passes to Shaw. He dribble drives. He comes in deep. He's underneath. He throws it up and missed it. Rebound Shaq. He's underneath. He puts it up, missed it. Got a foul, I would think, on the play. Yes, Day gets the foul. Shaq, muscle play.
You're talking about shedding players. That time, Todd Day was there, but Todd does not have nearly enough in his back pocket as the missed shot by Brian Shaw, rebounded by Shaquille, and then Todd Day. Run for cover, fella, because Superman is in the house.
Longley will be in. 7'2" man. Shaq's free throw no good, making him 8 out of 12 for the afternoon. Wow, here we go again. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. Stay tuned for Channel 9 News. Comes up right after the game, and it'll be right here on KCAL Channel 9. That's good news. Shaq missed them both. Rebound is off. Shaq is 8 out of 13, and the Lakers are down still by 3. Fourth quarters when you need some free throws or anything else you can get, particularly when you're in arrears. Now we got Hardaway bouncing the ball, giving it off to Rogers. Rogers about due to go to work. He's backing in. He's doing it. He laid it up and in.
Well, that's where he's tough, Chick, on the box. I'm surprised they haven't posted him more.
80-75. The Lakers down by 5 in the fourth. How many rallies did they have to make to win this third game of the series? Ory's outside 20-footer, in and out, no rebound. Shaq, yes. Wow, he snapped that thing out of the night. He snapped it out and put it back up and in, and that gives him a total of 28 points. Now here comes Hardaway. It's 80-77. The Suns lead it, and they've got the ball. The Lakers coach stands up. It's going to be a foul back under the basket. They threw Todd Day to the floor.
Robert Ory.
Probably Ory. Yeah, Ory. Silly play. Silly foul. That's the Lakers' first team foul. Timeout is called, Stu.
9 minutes. 43 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers down by 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
(80-77). The Lakers trail in the fourth quarter. If you think that you're nervous, how about that man, Dr. Jerry Buss, the owner of the Lakers? By the way, the big 3 of the Lakers today in trouble. Not Shaq. He's made 9 out of 14 shots. But Kobe Bryant has made only 5 of 15 shots today, and Rice has made only 2 out of 8.
Well, normally you get 2 of the big 3 working together, but when you only have 1 of the big 3 effective, then you can see why this Laker team is not in the lead. But probably lucky to be down only 3 then.
Cliff Robinson is having some trouble on that bad ankle that he twisted. He's not running as freely as he did. He's running with a limp.
Make him work as hard as
The
possible.
ball in front court to Hardaway. Hardaway out in front to Longley, top of the key. Longley shooting area. He gives the ball off to Robinson. 2 in the clock. 1. He gets the shot over Rice. It's no good. The rebound is off the hands of the Suns, and they control it with Rogers. Off the hands of Hardaway. Nice play. Pass in low to Robinson. Down the middle, Longley. Fumbles the ball. Day picks it up. Day's 20-foot jumper won't go down. And the Lakers finally get it as Ori sits on his wallet. These guys have thick wallets, too. Shaw's got the ball in the front court, and the Lakers down by 3. Not the most beautiful playoff game that we've ever seen. But we got to present what they give us. Now the ball goes over, and it comes in low to Shaquille O'Neal. Back out, open, wide open. You got to make that 3. Short. Rebound is knocked away and out of bounds by Longley. The Lakers will get it.
Longley's so concerned about keeping a body on Shaq, which he should. When that shot was short, it ricocheted off the rim, and he just couldn't control it.
Shaq with 28 points and 15 rebounds. The ball looking into the full 7 to 24. Rice shoots his nice shot. In and out. Now that is heartbreak right there. That baby was in. He got tapped. Rebound to Rogers. To Hardaway. Screen. Hardaway almost fell down. Does a nice handstand. Comes around the screen again. Brings a bad pass over to us. There it is. There it is.
Give it back, Chick. You can't keep it. This isn't baseball. If they wouldn't have been looking, Chick, you probably would have put that in your briefcase.
All right, the ball to Rice. Rice has tried 9 shots, made 2. Rice took it behind the back. He comes in deep. The shot is blocked but fouled by Robinson. So 2 shots coming. Rice, the Lakers free thrower on the year.
Well, Glenn goes behind his back, then pulls up and just tries to shoot over the taller Cliff Robinson, and Robinson hits him on the wrist, and that sends Glenn to the line. That's 4 fouls on Clifford Robinson.
And a sore ankle. 80% free throw.
And a sore finger.
88% free throw at the line.
Wow.
Bounces it in.
It's not like splash.
He'll splash this one, I hope.
When he shoots, that's what it looks like. Just splash.
He's got 7 points and a couple of rebounds and 1 assist. Misses the second one. And the Lakers free throwing again today. Not good. It's 80 to 78. The Lakers are down by 2. We play with 8:15 left to play in the fourth and final quarter. Here comes the dribble drive by Rogers. Puts it up, no good, but he gets fouled. He's going to work, folks. I told you before the game, this would be his day. Shaquille gets the foul. For Shaq in the foul department, that's 3.
Well, Luke Longley was doing a pretty good job of moving and keeping Shaq from getting to that play, and Shaq tried to reach over and get the block. As Rogers off the dribble, Shaq tries to make the play. Longley boxing him out.
Rogers has made 3 out of 4 free throws today. That's darn good for a 64%er on the year. Got a nice stroke going today. Wake Forest man makes another one, 4 out of 5. Kidd comes in, and out goes Day. The Lakers didn't make any hay while Kidd was out, I'll tell you that.
Well, when you're missing free throws, it makes it difficult.
When you're missing field goals like Kobe and Rice are doing, it makes it difficult. Both free throws are good, and it's 82 to 78. The exact time is 8 minutes and 11 seconds left to play here. Bryant's got the ball, and he gives it off to Shaw on this Friday night. Ball comes over here to Rice. Rice against Robinson. In the corner, now they take it under the Shaq. He's there, puts it up and in. Nice play. He did the little bunny hop and put it up. Now it's 82 to 80. And Shaq gets his 30th point, if I'm not incorrect. I am correct this time. Boy, he's having a series. He's having a year. He's having a career. Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway takes the ball in low. And they're going to work it on it here. Shaq's not got it. He got out of there just in time. Now we got a call. And I think they're going to call it belatedly a 3-second, rather illegal.
Now they're catching Brian Shaw with a bump. You see Shaq?
Shaq.
You see him trying to tap dance out of there?
82 to 80. He was so illegal, man. They'll put him in jail for several months. But Aristotle. Here's the ball in the corner. Here's a bounce pass under to Hardaway. He was out of the goal. It didn't go. He was fouled by Rice. Hardaway grabs his head and said, wow, what a pass I got from Kidd, and Kidd doesn't get any assist because I missed the layup.
Well, when you talk of passers, you talk of Jason Kidd. Just a nice look as Brian Shaw got stuck on the backside of Rodney Rogers there, and no help. Anfernee Hardaway gets the pass and gets fouled.
Hardaway has made 4 out of 5 free throws. They're doing a heck of a job at the free throw line. As a team now, they are 21 of 29.
Hardaway checks in with his 23rd point.
The Lakers have missed 10 free throws already today. There's another one made by Hardaway. And once more, the Lakers trail by 4. It's getting dangerous, you know. 7:30 left to play. If there is a game 5, it would be Tuesday night at Staples Center. Thank you. And the ball given off to O'Neal, to Shaw, over to Kobe. Kobe's due to get some scoring going there. He better do it now. The 20-foot jumper on the way. Good. He did it now. And it's 84-82. So Kobe on his 16th try gets his 6th basket of the game. 10 minutes to 10 is the time of day, but here's a dribble drive underneath, and a foul's going to be called. Now, if they call that on Shaq,
it is.
He got a lot of basketball. It's on Shaq. That's his 4th foul. That could get important if you get to overtime.
Well, the one thing it's going to do now is just going to give the Suns the idea, let's try to take everything to the paint. See if we can get yet another on Shaquille on the Lakers Basketball Network.
What's on tap, Stu?
Well, in the Eastern Conference Game 3 of the series between Miami and New York, well, Miami goes to New York and gets home court back again with an overtime win, 77-76.
The score here at America West Arena, the Suns 84, the Lakers 82. Now, don't forget, there definitely is a game 4. That will be Sunday afternoon at 2:30 here.
Key now, Chick, is how the Lakers play it with Shaquille and this 4 fouls with 7 minutes left to play. Do they tell him to pretty much put his hands in his pocket, or do they find a couple of minutes of rest for him somewhere along the way?
I think he's got to play. And the coach thinks the same way. Going to send him out there. Hardaway will shoot 2. Hardaway's made 6 out of 7.
Looking for 25 points here, and he gets it.
In the first 2 games of the series, he's averaged 26, so this will give him his average.
Boy, he's been consistent.
He's good. On the season, he averaged 17. He misses the free throw in the second try, so he stays at 25, but the Lakers trail by 3. 6:49 to play. That clock's ticking away, isn't it? Bryant's got the ball, and the big 3 has been quiet today except for the big man. And that's the guy with the ball right now. Going to try and try a bank shot. He didn't bank it. He threw it straight in. Wow. I thought he had enough angle, didn't you?
A jump hook like that, straight in.
That's unbelievable to make that shot. Unbelievable. I bet the opponent says if he makes that shot, he deserves it. Here's a dribble drive by Hardaway. He's around Kobe. He stops, loses Kobe, and makes a 12-footer. Nice play. 87-84. Well, I'll tell you, that was some play. And the Lakers come down to see what they can do now. Here's Kobe coming in deep, throwing it up. It goes in. The basket counts. Well, leave it to him for the spectacular. That darn thing went in. I want to see that in the replay.
What a change of direction by Kobe. He gets into the middle, and the defender gets some help, but he changes his direction twice there, goes around Rogers, and then Anfernee Hardaway puts a foul, a 3-point opportunity.
Kobe at the line. Not shooting free throws well today, but he is now. A 3-point play, and you know what the score is? 87-87. The Lakers originally got way behind by 12 and tied him at 31 on a 3-pointer by Fox in the second quarter. Here's the pass given to Rogers. He'll drive to the hoop. He lays it up and in. When he goes to the basket, it's as ferocious as anybody in the league. He starts out, you know, pretty big. He is 252 pounds. And the Lakers are behind again, 89-87. Shaw's got the ball. Shaw dribbling the ball. Horry is in there with Shaw onto the bench. Here's the ball to Shaq. Shaq backing in. Shaq loses the ball. Out of bounds. They say Longley hit it last. Shaq in the game with 32 points. Shaq came into this game averaging 37.5 against his team.
The The Lakers want to take a timeout here. There's only 6 seconds on the shot clock. I think they're taking a 20 here. A 20-second timeout by the Lakers on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Every seat and more sold here today, 19,023. Coming in the game for the Lakers will be the veteran Ron Harper. Miami of Ohio was his school 14 years ago. Ball belongs to the Lakers with 6 seconds, and that's all on the 24-second clock. If they don't know the time with the timeouts to use, that's tough luck. See what they want. Here comes Rice around the screen. There goes Ori around the screen. Ori gets the ball, has it lost, but he's fouled. The foul is by Rogers. They're complaining more on calls today than I've ever seen this Phoenix club do.
But they understand the importance of this ball game, even though they would probably complain on the same call if they were up 3-0. 2 free throws coming to Robert
Both
Ori.
teams are out of fouls. Ori can tie the game.
He hasn't missed any from the charity stripe yet. He's 4 out of 4. That's what he does here.
89-88. One more to go. The big kid who went to school at the University of, at Alabama. And then he played in the pros with Houston. Got 2 rings playing with them. Came over here for a few days through the foul of the coach. Got fired. Came over to the Lakers. Both free throws good. We're tied at 89 with 5:30 left to play as they come across the 10 seconds. 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Now we got Hardaway. He usually breaks the tie. Comes underneath and broke it again. Dribble drive. He left Kobe in his wake, and then Ori couldn't catch up to him. And it's 91-89 again. The Suns lead it. Bryant with it. Pivot. Comes down the middle. In the air. 8-foot jumper. No good. Rebound is off onto the basket. Free ball. And a nice pass. Just the kid. Fast break opportunity. Hardaway with it. Cross court over to Rogers. He'll try a 3 probably. He loves to shoot 3s. Made 104 on the regular season. Pass out to Rogers. There's the 3 I'm talking about. It's an air ball. What a break for the Lakers. 91-89. The Lakers are down by 2. 4:49 to play. And here is a whistle. And a foul on Rogers. And the Lakers will go to the line for 2.
I believe that's 5 fouls on Rodney Rogers.
I don't care about Rogers. I care about the team. Do the Lakers shoot free throws? Yes, it's the 15 foul. And Ori will go back to the line. Ori at the free throw line today has made 6 out of 6. Field goal shooting, he's made 3 out of 5, including 2 3-pointers. Marion will come in to replace Rogers when it's dead. Robert Ori to try to tie it. Oh, he got a lucky roll. It was short, but fortunately went back, hit the glass, and fell in.
Good body English that time. That helped that shot all the way as Robert almost went to his knees.
4:47 left to play. There's Sean Marion coming in, 6'7", 250. Rogers still bellowing, aching at the referee. He's mad. I like Rogers very much. Okay, can we get another tie? Every time the Lakers tie him in the second half, the kid from the Suns score another deuce. Lots of time, 4:47 left. Oh, that's way perfect. Rebound is off, and it's caught by Robinson. Lakers trail by 1. 91-90. Coming with the ball, Hardaway. He's been tough. Gives the ball to Robinson, dribble drive, give it back to Hardaway. Hardaway's got confidence. He shoots a 20-footer, no good. The rebound is to Rice. Rice pulls down the rebound. Shaq leads the rebounding with 15. Harper's got the ball, and Rice now in the rebound department with 3. Kobe gives it to Ori. Wants to do it. Brings it out to Harper. He's down the middle. He's underneath. Spins it up. No, but the foul is on Marion. Harp didn't get enough spin on the ball. He wanted to spin it up and in, and he darn near accomplished that. 2 shots coming to Harper, who is not a good free thrower.
Well, Jason Kidd fell down as he was trying to go into the post, and they made him pay as Harper was then left open and gets fouled on the shot.
Harper's first free throw of the game. He's not a good free thrower. missed the free throw. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. Remember now, stay tuned for Channel 9 News. Those guys and gals are sitting there waiting for you. That'll come right after the game on KCAL 9.
Well, during the season, Harper's a 68%. During the playoffs, he's 75, but he's missed his last one here. Obviously, this one becomes big.
He's consistently not a good free throw. Missed them both. Tipped in by Shaq. Shaq with a left-hand tip-in. How about that? And Shaq did not have inside position. He had to make a leap to get to the ball. That's a sensational play. And the Lakers have the lead by one. The ball to Hardaway. Drives against Kobe. Throws it out in front. At the three-pointer, if it goes, it didn't go. Finally, Kobe gets the rebound. Once the Croak pass might be intercepted, it's knocked out of bounds instead by Robinson. 19,020 fans refereeing say nobody touched it. Robinson says, I did.
That was some play by Shaq, Chick. After the missed shot, free throw, just pushed up with his left hand, taps it in. Just beautiful effort by him.
Ball into Kobe. Kobe takes the ball in low to Shaq. Live action. Shaq double team. Bounce into the Kobe. Pivot. Turn. Shoot. Score. And the Lakers lead 94-91. Timeout. Oh, what a switch this game has taken. And most of it comes because of that great play by the big man on the missed free throw.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy play. Hopefully, you're just looking to keep it alive. But the big fella said, I'm going to tip it in. And here, Kobe, you do your thing on the Lakers Basketball Network. Well, the Lakers lead at 94-91. Leading scorers for the Lakers, the big two, Shaquille O'Neal, 34, Kobe Bryant has 22. For the Phoenix Suns, Anfernee Hardaway, 29, and Clifford Robinson, 21.
What the Lakers need right now is a great couple of minutes from Glen Rice.
And they also need a great couple of minutes of defense. They've got a three-point lead, and it's a three-point lead because of a play that Shaq made on a missed free throw by Ron Harper. Not inside position, but that left hand up quicker and higher than Luke Longley. He taps it in. What a play. What a play.
Both teams are out of fouls, folks. Any foul is 2 free throws.
Well, normally out of timeout, teams have some success. So let's see what the Lakers defense can do here.
Lakers by 3:41 to play. And coming in the ball, kid. He's only got 1 field goal in the ball game. And he's got 10 assists. The ball to Hardaway. Hardaway drives on Kobe. Gives out the long one. Good shooter from there. He hit it. That's what they set up in the huddle. And he hit the 20-footer for the 3rd time today. Shaq simply cannot get out that far and still protect the center of the court, like he is told to do. Bryant's got the ball in the 1-point lead. Now the ball to Rice. That's the guy they need something out of right now. Rice holds it up. Rice got to take care of the ball. Gives him the corner. Gives him to Shaq. Right hand hook, not close. Rebound is beautifully accomplished by Hardaway. Hardaway gives the ball to Kidd. They can get the lead with a hoop. Back over to Hardaway. Hardaway looking, talking. Dribble drive. Down the middle. Hooks the Kidd. Now at the baseline. The rookie Marion got it for the lead. They make 4 points in a hurry. In 1 minute, they outscore the Lakers 4-0 to lead it 95-94. The crowd's going crazy. Kobe with the ball. Kobe dribble in deep. Kobe underneath. Give the ball to Shaq. Slam dunk. I thought I heard a whistle, but I did not. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
96-95.
It's right behind us.
Somebody in the stands, huh? 96-95, the Lakers. 2:24 left to play. What a game! Here's the ball given off to Hardaway. Screened by Longley. Hardaway around that. Comes underneath. Looking for fouls if he can get it. Out to Kidd. Back to Longley. Can he be the hero? Goes around Shaq. Shaq blocks his shot, and it goes out of bounds. That wasn't even close to a foul. The Lakers want jump ball is what they want.
Well, there's no way they could get a jump
left.
ball out of that, but there's only one on the shot clock.
That's what they're asking for. 1 second left.
This is where you don't break down defensively.
Ball to Longley. He didn't know the clock. Longley did not know the clock. That is a cardinal sin.
He was so busy complaining on the last play, Chick, that he didn't even bother to look at the clock, and his teammates know. If you're a guard, you make sure you let everybody know, especially big guys, because the air is thin up where they are. They don't think that well during the game. Timeout from the Lakers Basketball Network.
NBA. They're sold out. They got their signs. They got their banners, and that's what it's all about. Support your team. The Lakers lead at 96-95. They get a tremendous break because Longley didn't know the clock. But in his defense, he's had a heck of a day. He's made 6 outside shots for 12 points.
Well, 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play. The Lakers have possession. Every possession now for both teams, critical.
You cannot have a turnover. You've got to get a shot, at least, a good shot. The ball goes to Ori. He's had a nice game. To Shaw. In low to Shaq. Shaq over, back to Shaw. Shaw gives the ball to Ori. 10 on the clock. Ori in the shot. He's going to try the hook? No. Kobe's going to try a three-pointer, a killer. Missed it. Rebound off. Ori didn't go after it. The ball is free, and it's taken by Robinson. Here comes Kidd. One basket in the game. One basket now gives him the lead. Robinson almost traveled. Baseline. Another one by Marion. He misses this one. The rebound is tipped up. It should have a foul, and it should be against the Suns going over the top, and it is. Hardaway, easy play to call. That's free throw time.
You know, Kobe's three-point shot check, there still was enough time on the clock, I thought, for Kobe to take a couple of dribbles in and get a little higher percentage shot. He didn't convert it, but the Suns didn't convert on the other end. Now Kobe's going to be shooting 2 free throws as the Suns with the loose ball foul with 1:34 to play.
Kobe has made only 6 out of 9 today. He's much better free thrower than that. He's got 22 points. He's had 7 in the last quarter. You got to have these 2. They are big. There's 1. Now the Laker lead is 2. 1:34 to play. If you consider a three-point cushion, it's a heck of a lot better, and I could have used another word than just 2. He needs this one badly. And he got it. Now, it's 98-95 Los Angeles. With the ball, we got Kidd right in front of us. Kidd looking here in the simulcast. He wants to go to Hardaway, and I don't blame him. Hardaway's their best scorer. Hardaway with his touchdown. He's got Kobe on the all-defensive team. Kobe with 6 on the clock. Hardaway puts it up, no, but foul. Oh, the coach doesn't like that call at all. The foul is on number 8, and number 8 is worn by Kobe Bryant. 2 shots to an excellent free thrower.
Well, I tell you, the whistle came late again, Chick. The one-on-one, Hardaway against Kobe. Kobe's there. Where's the foul? Straight up. I didn't see any foul, but the officials did.
His first free throw is good, giving him 8 out of 10 from the free throw line, giving him a total of 30 points. The most points he's ever made in a playoff game was at Orlando, 42. He makes them both. And he has now made 9 of 11. And the Laker lead is 1, a perilous one. You've got to have a winning score. Bryant with the ball. The crowd is standing. Defense. Kobe Bryant here in the 4th quarter. 1 minute left to play. Pass underneath to Rice. He's there. He puts it up. No, but foul. 2 shots. If they squawk on that, they'll squawk on anything.
I can understand why Sean Marion was overplaying Glen Rice. Before I talked about the Lakers overplaying Sean Marion. You want him on the perimeter. You don't want Rice on the perimeter. Overplay, backdoor, go to the basket, get fouled. Rice at the line to shoot 2.
Rice with only 7 points. He's made 2 out of 3 free throws. He's the Lakers' best free thrower on the year.
Well, he missed his last one that he attempted.
Free throw doesn't look good, but it is good. I thought he was going to hit the left side of the rim. It's good. Out of the game comes Shaw. Or he's just going to converse.
Yeah.
He's just coming down to talk to the coaches. All right, Rice has given the Lakers a 2-point lead with 59.5 seconds left. He makes them both. Great shooting in the clutch by Glenn. 197. The Lakers lead it in game 3.
1 stop.
Kidd's got the ball. Kidd gives the ball over. Hardaway's three-pointer will be short. The rebound is to the Lakers. I didn't think that was a smart shot at all.
Bad shot.
That was not the intelligence of a 7-year pro. Here's the ball in the front court to Rice. Look out. Rice dribbling the ball. Should get rid of it. That's the way to do it. They got to foul you. And they call the foul on Marion. Wow, that's dangerous the way Rice was handling the ball, I'll tell you that. But the shot by Hardaway simply was not a good selection.
They didn't need a 3.
I know that.
And the clock, there's still 37.5 seconds to play, and then put them in a position where they then had to foul. They get a deuce, they're only down 1. Let your defense go to work for you.
Shaw, 76%. 2 big free throws. The first one is good. What a selection he was made by Mitch Kupchak, general manager, and Jerry West, and Jerry Buss just before the season started. And practice opened at the University of California, Santa Barbara. He made them both, and the Laker lead is 5. 37 and a half seconds to play. If you can't hold that lead, you don't deserve to win Game 3.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there, Chick. The Lakers have a 5-point lead with 37 seconds to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The big three have made 20. Let me look that over. 24 out of the 27 points the Lakers have scored in the fourth quarter. Coming to the 4. Shaq is the leading scorer with 36. He's got 10 in the last quarter, and Kobe has got 9 in the last quarter. And the Lakers have a 5-point lead.
And this is where you make them work for a 2-pointer. You do not give up a 3-pointer because 5 points is 3 possessions.
That's why they bring Rodgers in. He made 104 threes this year. They got Robinson in. Those two guys want a 3-point shot. Here's Rodgers firing the 3 into the front. The rebound off to Jason Kidd. He brings it out. Robinson's 3-pointer. That's no good. Rebounds a free ball. O'Neal gets it, and he's fouled. The foul is by Rodgers. O'Neal comes down with it. He didn't call it on Shaq, did he?
No.
What are the coaches hollering about?
They thought he called it on Shaq.
Don't think, coach. Just coach. Anyway, Shaq got his 17th rebound.
Rodgers fouls out of the ball game on that foul, and because they replaces him, Shaq with the second and third effort. That's what it's all about. Tipping the ball once, twice to yourself, and then getting rid of it quick. But they'd already called the foul. Shaq to shoot 2. Only needs 1 of the 2.
Shaq in the ball game today has made 8 out of 13. No pressure here. If he makes this, it's just what he's averaged in the first 2 games, 37. He didn't make it. Harper's coming in for the Lakers. Coach is taking no chances. They're going to take Rice out of the game. I tell you, Rice made 3 big free throws in the last quarter. Didn't have a great game scoring, but he contributed. Shaq makes it. So he's 9 out of 15 for the day, and the Lakers lead it. The game's in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs, the food, and butter getting hot, and the Jello is jiggling. Rebound is off after the miss by Kidd. He comes over to the press row. Man, I hope he's not hurt.
You talk about hustle. Jason Kidd and Brian Shaw, after that loose ball, Kidd almost jumped over the scorer's table. After he misses the shot, nobody knows better than the shooter where it's going to come off. And then the play there, luckily nobody got hurt.
Ball into Kobe, and he's fouled immediately by Todd Davis. The game's all over. The people are going out in the sunshine already. Or is it night
Sunshine?
here? Is it night here? Moonshine. Well, let's just put it where it belongs. No team in history of the NBA has ever won a 7-game series after losing the first 3 games. So why should the Lakers let it happen this year? Game 4 this Sunday. We'll have it for you in KLAC, our Laker radio outlet.
Shaq to get a nice ovation here by the Laker fans that are here.
Both of them.
The big fella.
He's getting quite a hand. He's getting quite a hand. 37 points. That's exactly what he's averaged in 3 games. Kobe at the free throw line made 1 missed one. Just a matter now what the final score will be. Ball goes over to Robinson, dribble drive, let him score. Bank shot is good. Now you get the ball. 7.5 seconds left. If they want to do anything, they got to foul you. Inbound to Rice, and they foul him. 7 seconds, we'll call it, a 6.9. Kobe's had a nice fourth quarter, getting 10 points in the quarter. Shaq had 11 in the quarter. I'll tell you some points you don't want to forget in the quarter. 3 important free throws by Robert Ory, Stu, and 2 important free throws by Shaw. Yeah. In fact, in the fourth quarter, the Lakers had 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 11. They made 10 out of 12, I figure. I may be wrong in the last quarter. Free throw way short.
I haven't seen Glenn miss free throws like he's missed them ever.
Who, Rice?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he missed that one.
Yeah.
Like a scared rookie. Big victory for Jerry Buss, which you just saw on the screen. Timeout is called again. We got 7 seconds to play. They're down by 6, and the second free throw is good. And the Lakers will spend Saturday practicing, getting ready for Sunday. We'll be on KLAC radio at 2:15. Please join us, won't you? Even if you're watching a picture. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. 105.99, and I think there's a guy that came with a sign that says it all. I drove 400 miles to see a total eclipse of the sun. That's a good Lakers fan. But one thing, you always forget the nicest people. Frank Pollock and John Shadle. Frank Pollock and John Shadle are executive directors for radio, and Susan Stratton for television. After a missed shot, the ball is off. Rice gets credit for another rebound, and the game's over. The Lakers lead the series 3-0. And with Portland leading 3-0, it looks like a battle of the Goliaths in the offing, Stu.
Yeah, that's going to be a real battle, too, because Portland is playing at the peak of their game now.
I think talent-wise, I think they got the most talented team in the league.
Oh, top to bottom, no question.
Final score, 105-99. The Lakers beat the Suns in Game 3 of a best-of-7 game series on the Lakers Basketball Network.